KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 MHz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the live broadcast, let us see what's on the Polyester Blend Network and KTRD schedule tonight. At 11 p.m., it's the Brine Shrimp Game, KTRD's answer to the hit Netflix show Squid Game. It's just like that show, probably better, but instead of anything interesting happening, it's just an hour-long shot of brine shrimp. At midnight, it's Lou Diamond Phillips Head. KTRD showrunner Louis Godfrey goes around the studio tightening up different screws that are loose with his patented Diamond Phillips head screwdriver. Not actually diamonds, just kind of like a plastic. The twist of the whole thing is Lou's wrist, tightening in screws. That's what's on KTRD tonight after Polyester Blend, our flagship show. As we say here on KTRD, we drop the goods. But first, some inspirational words.
Utah, what a pity. Peace out. Rock and roll. TikTok, time to rock.
Time to rock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going old school tonight, dog. We're going old school.
Yeah, buddy.
But what never stops being a form of school is Monday at 8 o'clock. That's not a bias win! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Here we are.
People of the internet, it's your good friend Ryan Schlegel joining you once again, rain or shine.
Yeah, buddy.
In tonight's case, rain, to join you in this husky vision, this beautiful thing we do here called Polyester Blend. And I'm honored to just man on man tonight, one-on-one, share this husky boy vision with the original podfather of this whole thing, the man who has never seen a foot-long Subway sandwich and said, "Can you make it two?" He's our good friend across the valley. It is back to old school. It's just Ryan and Clayton tonight. Clayton Scribner, are you with us?
Yeah. I'm here.
The Trilby's in full effect.
It's sweater weather.
Oh, you look great. You're looking great. All right, let's be honest.
Sweater weather.
Got the sweater weather going. You got the beautiful Trilby going.
Yeah, buddy.
Looking wonderful.
Thank you.
As
I don't know what the hell you were talking about footlong subways, though. I ain't that garbage.
First of all, he lives in the foot-long subway capital of Southern California. He's our good friend from San Diego, or Edmonton.
Record scratch.
We got Ryan Bradford. Are you with us?
Hello.
Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan.
Ah, boy.
People, breaking news here. Breaking news, there is no Ryan here tonight. Ryan Bradford is missing. We don't know where he is. For those of you who might have forgotten what he looks like, I have a file photo. Here's, of course, Ryan Bradford. There he is enjoying the Bubble Boy exhibition at the Smithsonian. Ryan Bradford is not here tonight. I mean, Clay, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since Ryan
It's been a
Bradford
long
hasn't been
time
here.
since I have not been outnumbered by Ryan. I mean, I'm feeling good, dude. I'm feeling good.
Let's
about
get another
it.
Clayton on. I'll take it on for size. I don't mind.
If you find one, let's find them and bring them on the show. I don't know any Clayton. Just like we can't get women to be on the show, neither can we get Clayton.
We want anybody, any living person, come on the show. If you're a woman, identify as a woman. If you happen to be a person whose name is Clayton, we'll take it either way. We'll take another Ryan if we have to. But Ryan Bradford, there he is. File photo of Ryan Bradford is seemingly not here tonight. And I think I have more info on that later on here tonight. But that means one thing.
Uh-oh.
That means one thing for you polyheads out there. A lot of you have been sitting around watching the show going, God, I want to be a part of the show. Oh, I want to be a part of the show. It's so much fun. They're having so much fun. I've got a beautiful trilby. I could look like Clay. I got a giant gross beard. I could be like Ryan.
That
But guess what?
Bigger, man.
I don't know what's going to happen until they take me away. Like Rip Van Winkle, I just want to wake up and we have 1,000 polyheads watching us. Here's the deal. If you've been sitting back.
That'll be the day.
I don't think Rip Van Winkle will be like, listen, dude, there's not that many days.
I don't know how
the sun,
long that nap is, but
it's either the sun explodes or finally people start watching Polyester Blind. I mean, we don't know these things.
Here we are, 82nd episode in, man.
82nd, bleeding it every week.
Hearts, minds.
Absolutely.
I mean, I prepare for the show all week.
Clayton's weeks are
24 hours a day.
A Clayton
47
week.
minutes long. My week is 47 minutes long.
Exactly. Every week it changes for you.
Yes.
But what I was going to say, Clay, to finish up my thought.
I'm sorry. I'm
you're
talking
fine. You're
more
fine.
than I usually do. I just feel like I need to fill up that space that Ryan usually occupied.
It's true.
You know?
Or it'd be a lot of like, oh, I don't know. That's not pop punk. That'd be like, or like, oh,
I don't like the Padres.
I don't like the Padres. I read a lot of books. I don't read. I don't gamble like you fucking idiots. I don't watch sports. Now,
he's such an angel.
He's such a sweet boy.
Things that we do.
I have more info for later on his whereabouts. Because I got a cryptic thing about it. I will say I got a cryptic thing, Clay. So we're gonna have to look into that. What you are gonna need to look into, I just put. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. I am putting into the chat right now the Zoom link. That's right. Copy URL. If you want to take it on, if you want to be a part of this, if you think you can take over Ryan's spot on the show, I just put the Zoom link in there. You are free to try to take over for Ryan.
Yeah, they're going to be lining up out the door.
Speaking of lining up the door, is he going to try? Producer.
Yeah. We already got some boys jumping in the fray.
Pat, what's going on?
What's up, brothers?
What's up, man?
It's good to see you.
What's up, man?
Failed
Good
treasure
to
hunter.
see you, buddy.
Getting in.
We're just seeing silly today because the big papa Ryan Bradford's not around, so we're just gonna be silly.
Oh, okay.
You just got the quiz in seconds ago. Just got in the quiz seconds ago.
I got the quiz in. You gave me a little extra homework, so it took me a minute.
Yes, but it's piping hot. It's piping hot quiz here, people.
I think it is. I think it's on fire. So who's Clayton gonna quiz against?
Myself. In an epic battle. I will be battling against myself, which actually would be quite interesting. But
the weird one.
Bradford is going to try to get in. Maybe Gurky can come and I can get 7 points out of the whole deal.
Oh yeah, have Gurky do it.
Just drop my microphone. Yes, Gurky will have a chance. Everyone will have a chance to replace Ryan Bradford. I just put the Zoom link in there. Join whenever you want. Like a fresh gabagool. We got this great quiz. So we got a lot going on here, people. A lot going on. People. Ooh, look at this. I think we got another Husky boy. What?
Oh, man, yeah. Dude, we just got dudes for days coming into the show. What up, dudes?
White dudes for days.
My good friend.
The unofficial motto of the Polyester.
My good friend Blake Perez. Perez, are you coming on to challenge to see if you can take over for Ryan?
I've been waiting for this since March of 2020. You have no idea.
Winning.
All right, I'm going to say it right now. Ryan Bradford, it's been good, buddy. It's been a good show. Blake Perez has taken over the show. I love the audition. If you want to take over for Blake Perez, we got a whole night of fun and merriment in store. Blake,
all you need to do is come on here and give us a compliment. We'll put you on the show permanently.
You guys, you look like you're slimming down. You guys look like you're slimming down a little bit. You look real good.
Have you been going to the gym?
You guys, a little diet for you guys?
Hey, Schlegel, I have a question.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
When did the NHL start?
Wait, the actual NHL, or what do you mean?
Season.
What the quizzes? What the
season.
This isn't sports roundup.
This ain't sports roundup. That's a great point from Clay. It's not a sports roundup. It starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, my friend. I'm very excited about it. It starts tomorrow. So we will get to that. We will get to that in a wonderful edition of Clayton Sports Roundup coming up later on here tonight. We do have a piping hot gabagool of a quiz coming up. Blake, you might have to be the guy who does it. You might have to be the guy who does it later, filling in for Ryan Bradford. Are you okay with that?
And he's gone.
Looks like a lot of the.
We'll see how the evening goes.
Okay, you take your time. If it can happen, it
I'm
happens.
number crunching on gutters right now.
Okay, you keep it. Okay, you
right.
just focus up.
Doing adult
By the way,
things.
doing that and using your brain to be on Polyester Blend, way more brain power than Ryan Bradford's ever given us. So thank you, my friend, for multitasking. We appreciate that. Someone else can join on and be Ryan Bradford's substitute this week. Robert Kirky did for Clay. He failed miserably. Screwed Clay. Screwed him. And that caused the race to be way closer. But I'm going to say this, Clay.
Never go on vacation again. I'm never going on vacation.
I know, because Clay, here's the deal. Whoever jumps on, it takes, I'm saying this right now for the Utah City's quiz. Clay, if you beat them, you get your normal 1 point, okay? If they beat you, Ryan gets 1 point and you get minus 2 points. That's how it works. I'm sorry to say. I'm just making that official. We'll figure out the rules.
That is not fair.
I mean,
when has it ever been fair to Clay?
This ain't my first rodeo, boys.
This son of a bitch is used to it. Pat, think of some sort of system we could have for later on.
Think of some creative way we could screw Clayton.
We got to screw Clayton somehow. But we got so much more to do here tonight. We've got a wonderful point of order. We've got, I love this one. You shop, bro. If anyone got some shops done, send it in. We want you on the show.
Matt, we need some more shops.
Might just be two. Might be just two. But it's
what was the theme?
The theme is Mom Spaghetti from the recently Mom
I just did the shop, but I forgot
Spaghetti. So Mom Spaghetti just opened up in Detroit. Wearing the Detroit hat tonight in honor of it. In honor of Detroit's Eminem opening up a Mom Spaghetti themed restaurant based off of the hit song that was in the lyric, but it was from the movie 8 millimeter. Yeesh, a little bit different of a movie. 8 Mile.
We thought Mom Spaghetti is better than vomit on the sweater.
That's true,
that's a better. Yeah, you probably went with that lyric.
Well, you never know. There might be he might have a sequel to that one restaurant coming out soon. But what we did later on in the night. During Wonderful You Shop, Bro, it's going to be a contest of restaurants based on movies. So we thought of some, he took that from that movie. What could we do? So we came up with some pretty ingenious, brilliant ideas for what some possible restaurants based on movies. And of course, Jeremy will judge that later on if you have time. It's about 40 minutes away from we doing You Shop, Bro. So if you could put something together. Also, Clay, I decided whatever restaurant wins tonight will actually be built in our home broadcasting city of North Gold Hill. That's right. Whatever restaurant wins the U Shop will be built out in North Gold Hill, because don't forget, Clay, we are, of course, broadcasting on the internet, but we're also broadcast live on UHS station 47.69 out in the Hastings Dip, KTRD. This is a beautiful shot of our signal range. Not much of a range out there in the Hastings Dip in the West Desert of Utah. There's a picture of our beautiful station, and when we're out there, we need a restaurant. There's not a lot of commerce, really only a Big Dog store out there in North Gold Hill. So whatever restaurant wins tonight will be built out in North Gold Hill. I think it's very exciting, Clay.
Had I known the stakes were this high, I would have spent more than 3 minutes on my shop.
Well, we'll just have to see what happens out there. We never know.
Yeah,
now, people.
It's still going to be classic.
Still going to be a classic. We have coming up here, Point of Order. Point of Order, our first segment, we go over some hyper-local Utah news. But guess what, Clay? Guess what? I got a cryptic note where someone was like, do you want to know where Ryan Bradford is? Do you want to know where Ryan Bradford is? Because I got him.
Who sent you that note?
And I was like, what?
Don Joe?
No, it wasn't Don Joe. Remember last week when we were doing you shop row, and it was where in San Diego is Carmen? Where Carmen San Diego?
Yes, that was a
Well, we were
wildly popular shop.
super successful shop. Well, guess what? During the show we were joking around. We were like, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if we had our own kind of something Salt Lake City?" And you were like, "What about Brandon Salt Lake City?" Guess what? The dude reached out to me. He does exist, and he nabbed Ryan Bradford, dude. He nabbed Ryan Bradford. In fact, we have a segment here tonight we're doing all night long. Join in if you can find Ryan Bradford. It's a new segment called Where in the State is
Brandon Salt Lake City.
That's right.
Yes, you
Buddy.
did that, Brandon.
Yes. The hot off the presses.
My dreams have come true.
Brandon Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City's.
It's supposed to be Braden, but
Whatever.
I'll take Brandon.
Brandon's close enough.
Braden's more Utah. That's a
Yeah,
joke.
we're
But
sick.
Brandon is just stupid and funny anyway.
Stupid
so
and dumb anyway. Notice he's got the Salt Lake City flag on his trilby there, dude. You see, that's what makes him really.
Yeah, I was just downtown and I saw the beautiful Sago
New-
Lily flag
new
flying
Lily
over
flag.
the city and county building. It's a good flag.
So,
It really has to be a good flag.
I think it's a great flag. That's why Brandon Salt Lake City puts it on his hat. And people, like the great segment says, wait, where is it? Where
What's
in the state is
Brandon Salt Lake City.
So the question is,
It's one of those things where the theme song is going to be way better than the band.
I know, you just keep going for it. But people, here's the deal. Brandon Salt Lake City says he stole Ryan Bradford and hid him away in a wonderful spot in Utah. The whole state of Utah is open, and he's going to give us slow clues. It's a photograph, and slowly clues will be revealed until someone can successfully say where in the state is Brandon Salt Lake City. The first clue he gives us here tonight is this image. He just gives us this image. Okay, I don't know. It seems pretty tough to me, Clay. Looks like some asphalt there. If you can guess it off of this, you get whoever gets it right tonight. Severe prize. We'll be revealing them as the night goes on. The first clue: where in the state? Oh, let me just let the theme song do it. Damn it! Where in the state is
Brandon Salt Lake City.
with Ryan Bradford? So let us know all night long. We'll be slowly revealing clues. There's the first one. We want to know where Ryan Bradford is. We don't know where he is, so we will go through that the rest of the night. Clay, you ready, buddy, for a whole show? You ready for this? You ready? You ready? 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 You ready? Are you frozen?
I'm frozen. Oh no!
I thought you were just staring at that.
I'm back.
I was
it was this weird lag.
What the hell's going on?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I'm right here, baby.
I know. There was just like this weird ass lag. I think
Oh,
it's okay now.
but
Maybe I
listen,
survived.
listen. You're
What's
getting. You know what you
wrong? I
get. You know
think
what.
Brandon in Salt Lake City knew that I was following the trail.
You know what I think's going on here? I think it's a little bit of the curse of the Clay Beano starting to happen here, bud. A little curse of the Clay Beano.
Curse of the Ribena.
Blake, you might have to come in early here, bud. You might have to come in early. I mean, this guy, he's got nothing over that Trilby. He's taking all the bandwidth. Okay, we have to watch this.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm optimistic.
Okay, Curse of the Clay Beano may be in effect here. Just me and Clay tonight with Blake joining in with beautiful producer Patrick will also be here. If you want to join in, the Zoom is there. The YouTube chat is happening. Let's check in with it. Normal cast of characters. We got Chat Master Jeremy there. No Bradford. We talked about that. Jeremy and Janine, sound engineer Janine. And by the way, Janine, I'll talk about your prize package later on. Don't
No
worry
one's
about that.
saying anything about my sound being bad.
No one cares about that. They're just like, where's Ryan? We must know where Ryan is. We all must know.
We really miss Ryan.
We all love Ryan. Well, guess what? You got
you
Clay.
garbage humans.
Got Clay and Ryan here. And speaking of Clay and Ryan, the real talkers, this is a hyper-local Utah show. It's time to go over some hyper-local Utah news. That's why we must go to... Order, point of order, order, where we look over some hyper-local Utah news and talk about it, Clay.
Yes,
Because
sir.
this is a hyper-local show. First off, we must give a resounding salute. We pay homage to what today is. That's right, we pay homage to the holiday that everyone's talking about today, Canadian Thanksgiving. No, no, we don't. Do you know that it's actually Canadian Thanksgiving today?
I do now.
Did you know that there is a Canadian Thanksgiving?
I do not.
As a person who watches a lot of hockey, I found that out a long time ago because they referred to our Thanksgiving as American Thanksgiving, which is an amazing thing to hear out loud. But it is not too. It's not too different from Canadian from American
Why is
Thanksgiving.
their cornucopia empty, and why are they eating apples?
Because that's where they shoot hockey pucks up it, baby. They shoot hockey pucks
okay.
up
That
it.
makes sense.
I have no idea.
Drink beer out of it.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
Molson out of it.
Get a Molson, get a Labatt. Hey, we pop one of those open. Let's go to Banff National Forest. I don't know why they speak like that, but no, we want to pay homage to, of course, here. Happy Indigenous Day, Indigenous Peoples Day here in Utah.
Sir.
We don't pay homage to that other miscreant who somehow got a major holiday about himself, Columbus. But we pay homage to Indigenous Peoples Day here in Utah.
I was at the gym and I saw a KSL special today. Yes, I was at the gym.
Could have fooled all of us, bud.
Anyway, so yeah, I saw that they're doing some work around the what's the Bear River massacre site. They're doing some like historical cleanup there, trying to make it a better place that better honors the Bear River massacre history up there in Logan area.
Where
that's cool. And for a outlet like KSL to be covering that on Indigenous Day, I thought that was pretty cool.
Steps are being made. Steps are being made.
All about looking at the optimistic side of things today.
We finally, 100+ years later, talk about a massacre that happened to the Shoshone people. Far too late.
I'm trying.
Let's just never forget. Let's never forget that. Happy Indigenous Day to all those people out there. So, Oda, Utah, get rid of this Columbus Day, all right? Come on. The guy you don't want to be like, you don't like this guy, all right? Let me tell you that right now. It's not a guy. It's not your friend. It was just a made-up reason to give America a history. Let me tell you, people, the next thing, and speaking of this Indigenous Day, a very happy thing that we brought up multiple times early in the show when Trump took over, and we would talk about this, how Bears Ears was shrunk down by the Trump administration. Biden making the steps to reinstate the Obama map for Bears Ears. Come on. Easy choice.
I just think the people at Rand McNally are making a fortune off this.
Oh, hell yeah.
The name keeps changing, and people just got to keep buying new maps.
They never really...
Because people still buy maps.
I buy that map all the time, the road map and all that stuff.
The Gazetteer.
The Gazetteer. We love these things. We love actual physical maps. So, very exciting. Not anywhere close to being done. Speaking of maps, this is a great article, by the way, but this shows you the different sizes over time. This is
kind of cool.
Yeah, it just shows you that's what Obama did. Then this is what they changed it. The San Juan County rescaled it. That's what the Utah governor's office wanted. That's what Trump fucking put down. Good Lord. And then, of course, this was the initial proposal in 2015. And then Chaffetz, come on, Chaffetz, get out of here. And then
why does Chaffetz get him out?
I know why, because I don't know, because back in the day he's part of,
yeah. The only thing I hope is that it could be over. That it's not something that we're gonna cycle through and it's gonna be a back and forth for the rest of our lives. Like, oh, here comes a Republican president. We're back to the Trump version.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what this article, a great article, worth your read. Oh duh, by this young man. What was his name? Zachary Attack. It's a part of that deal between, what is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's between Report of America Corps working on. It's a very good thing. They've been reporting. Cool. They've been doing a great job. But anyway, he really lays it down, just kind of like he talks to a law professor here in Utah.
Report for America.
Yes. But he talks to a lawyer here in Salt Lake at the University of Utah, just like, that idea of like, are we going to keep doing this? But his main point, and that we have a different Supreme Court, so who knows what they'll say, but he's like, it's like 100-year precedent at this point that once a president does this, it's kind of locked in stone. So hopefully we will be done. It's a no-brainer. They talk about, he makes a great point, and the Secretary of the Interior for Clinton talks about, he's like, it was so controversial in 1996, but now everyone in Utah loves Grand Staircase. So come on now. What are we doing? That was a whole controversy back then. Oh, duh, Clay Dog. Oh, duh.
Olympic National Park is a good case study for this.
And where was that, Blake Perez? You're doing way better than Bradford ever did. I'm telling you right now.
In the Olympic Peninsula in Washington, it was a monument for many years. It added land, reduced land for different uses, and then finally Congress came in and made it a national park.
Come on now. Easy.
Look at this guy bringing actual knowledge.
Here's what
Paul's actually read the Antiquities Act.
Here's what Bradford would have done.
MPA case study, baby.
Bradford would have been like, this story reminds me when they had a larger script for Halloween 5, and then they took it down a little bit, then they added more to it. I mean, what's the guy?
Wow. Bradford not even here to defend
I keep hoping he's like gonna pop on and be like, whoa, you bros. Yes, Clay.
Good. Yes. Good article so far. Let's keep the orders going. Ready to play.
Ready to play. Next one I want to show you real quick, Clay. This one goes into we talked about this last week, and I think I'm going to try to keep it going whenever it's appropriate. Clay, do you remember this hit segment? PBL presents They Tried.
Yes, I do.
They tried.
How could I forget that? That's one of my favorite graphics you've ever done.
They should. I should have altered it a little bit because it's they tried, could have died, but didn't. They tried, could have died. Clay, you pointed this out, but real kind of negligence. I know it wasn't all their fault necessarily. Even the Trib picked it up, my friend. The 87 people rescued from near whiteout conditions in Utah, the ultra marathon. What was it, DC 50 or whatever, where they start running this ultra marathon, and storm comes in, all of a sudden it's blizzard, whiteout conditions. Did you hear about this? I think you pointed it out.
I heard all about it because I had my shoes on, I had my gear together, I was ready to ultra all over this race.
Now, by gear together, you mean you had your shoes on, which were your lobster eating shoes. You had your gear together, which was a lobster bib, your side thing of butter. You were ready to go to the lobster, get some fresh lobster.
I had my slurry all slurried. I had my slurry ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. I'm ready to eat. Oh, wait, there's someone dying out there. What's going on?
Now, I don't know how deep of a dive you did on this article, but my understanding is that the race was canceled and people still ran.
Oh, I did not see that part.
That's why, that was what early reports. I don't know if it changed, but I'm like, what is more sociopathic than someone who runs an ultra?
I know, it's
a person
hard.
who looks at the weather report and still runs the ultra. Now, no one died, which is great.
Thank God. Wouldn't have been a funny thing to bring up on the show.
No. In fact, we would just mourn the loss.
But yes.
Since they survived and no one's hurt, seriously, then they get made fun of.
So this just in, guys.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Don't tell me someone died.
We have two friends going up to Madeline's cabin, and it snowed about 10 inches in the last few hours.
Oh.
And they are stuck on the way up to the cabin.
Careful out there, people.
Do we need to send Deed Ronner out there? We could send Deed Ronner out there.
Do we need to send like 87?
We have Don Giuliano. Don Giuliano is on the case.
Okay, well, Deed Ronner's always available out there if we need to send in the chopper. I just want you to know, okay? He's out there patrolling the West Ends. We can get him out there anytime.
Don and I are close. He didn't want to bring me. I'm pretty good with that kind of stuff.
So, yeah.
He might be calling you soon.
Is everyone okay? Is everyone, if we need to send out everybody right now, we can. Polyheads, get ready, okay? Please, I hope everyone's okay, Pat. Let us know.
I'll put a shirt on for Don.
Let us know.
Sorry.
All Don.
Deep cut.
All Don for Don. People, very
that guy from that guy for your daughter's wedding?
Yeah. Remember the shirtless guy?
I'm here to help.
He'll take off a shirt and save anyone who needs help, especially if it's on a dance floor. Are they on a dance floor? I can help.
Sprinkler them to safety. I'm going to sprinkler them to safety.
That crazy man's here to help. Let's run. Let's run away.
Exactly. We'll do anything for a cabin visit.
I know.
Brian, can you find a photo?
No.
I wish I had a
cross
photo.
lines here. Let's keep the show family friendly.
Anyway, that ends point of order where we say to those fine people up there, okay, they tried. Okay. So we say c'est la vie. Be safe out there. Clay, what's an ultra marathon? I know it's shocking, Clay. I don't know what an ultra marathon is.
It's more than 26 miles.
What?
And I think it's also the multi-terrain. Is it 50 and over? Somebody who knows what they're talking about, please.
Tell us in the chat. Tell us in the chat.
I have only run semi-ultras.
Let me tell you something this guy always run, and that's out to the pen when he hears a screaming doggy getting attacked by a rattlesnake. People, it's time to go to his hit segment. It's time for That's right. Oh no!
Oh, you spoiled that.
I don't want to spoil that. Clayton.
All right.
Clayton.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It is time for your hit segment. Clayton Sports Roundup. Clay Doggy, tell me you got something for supper here tonight. Tell me you got something for supper here tonight, Doggy. What we got here?
I got some breaking news.
Wait a minute.
Coming blowing off the plane.
What do we got here, Clay Dog? What do we got?
Man, it's been a wild week here for Coach John Gruden.
Oh, God.
Of the Raiders. Turns out there's a culture of misogyny, racism, and homophobia in football. I never knew that.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't want to joke about it. But, you know, look, like I said, I am going to paint a positive picture of a negative. Positive picture of a negative, okay? This shit doesn't stand anymore in professional sports.
Yes.
And that's a good thing.
It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing.
And also, you know, I have some Raiders fans in the family. Charlie, my son, is a Raiders fan, and I had, you know, I told him, I was like,
bad dude.
This is gonna be. I mean, he's a good football coach by every measure.
Right.
You know, obviously he's got some issues in his personal life, but like long term, for a franchise to keep a guy like that with that stuff out there is not gonna work.
It's not good. And we got to get rid of it.
How do I like watch a game with my son when he knows that this went down? You know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's better to get it out in the open, get it to the surface, and deal with it. And good thing he got out. You know, I mean, what do you? Yeah. There's no place for this in sports anymore. So you got to go. I mean, this happens in all professional sports. Hockey's
now,
had it.
You know, whatever. You know, just I like I said, step forward. Bring Colin Kaepernick back. That's all I can say.
Clay, hold that microphone even closer, baby. I want to hear you. I want to be on top.
I said, bring Colin Kaepernick back to the NFL.
Yes, beautiful.
We do. I'm sure they're listening to the blend.
Hey, God, these fucking Husky boys have got a point. I think they're finally speaking truth to power. Speaking of truth to power, no, that didn't work as well. Clay, what do you got up here next, doggy?
Well, this was a subject of the boys' thread, but the guys' thread today, text thread. Apparently, Astros manager Dusty Baker, they're still trying to, you know, there's that whole cheating scandal of the Astros. You know, baseball has a very wonderful history of cheating.
Right.
So it's not like the Astros are the first team ever to cheat, but they're still hounding him a little bit. And he said something like he was riding in his car today and Eric Clapton came on. You know, before you take a look at me, before you judge me, take a look at yourself. What does that lyric go?
I do not know my Eric.
If
Clapton
you know your Clapton, it's the, he was trying to say, judge is not lest you be judged, but he used Clapton instead of Jesus. So Dusty Baker listens to Eric Clapton. That's something I learned today.
Harder than most people. If it's like, Jesus,
that might not get breaking news chimes. Maybe it does, but.
Yeah,
there you go.
Well, I would just say that. I mean, I bet Clapton would call him a cuck if he's wearing a mask in this photo, because Clapton. Clapton's like.
I said Crapton. Clapton's got that. Clapton's got that anti-vax thing going on.
I love it.
Now.
Eric Clapton.
How many clubs has Dusty Baker coached?
Lots. It's been around for a long time, hasn't he?
Over under 10.
That's a great question, people. Let us know.
We are having I don't want to.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay. And then finally, just a little taste of Jazz news. The reports out of the Jazz preseason camp is that they're going at it.
Oh!
Physicality. Jazz getting hard in the paint. Jazz going hard in the paint on each other.
Oh!
But friends off the court. I mean, you just love to hear that in preseason
Step it up.
basketball.
Step it up.
I think I don't actually like to do sports analysis in Clayton Sports Roundup, and so I don't have two people yelling over me right now. It's in actual sports analysis. I think one thing that's been missing for I think one thing that's been missing for Rudy is having someone who can battle him in the paint, and they got this new guy Hassan Whiteside, who's much more physical than and mean. Much more aggressive player than Derek Favors. So hopefully that pays dividends down the road. And I'm just like the news that's coming out, man.
Sounds good.
Everything's sunshine and roses before the season starts.
And Clay, I love it. And also, they're in good spirits. You saw this tweet from Rudy the other day, right? You see this?
When he was hanging out at the aviary?
No. Read that first tweet. Read it out loud.
I've been waiting for this.
No. Read what tweets of Gobert say.
Oh, day 69 of tweeting Rudy Gobert until I can't.
Day 69. Nice.
Oh.
Of tweeting Rudy Gobert until he responds to our retweets. What does Rudy say? I've been waiting for this day.
That's pretty good.
Excellent.
That's pretty good. It's also childish, but that's pretty
Excellent. Excellent.
I mean, come on. The guy's a jokester. I mean,
I would have waited for day 420, but whatever.
He might come back again. Here's the deal, Clay. Listen, the guy did the goofs with the microphone right before the pandemic. The guy was just trying to goof. He was just trying to goof.
I know. He was just trying to be funny.
Listen, Clay, we know on this show, it's a rate of play. Sometimes you're going to say that offensive shit. I mean, the man's out there. I mean, he belongs on this show, okay? We just say we love you, Rudy. We love you. You're a wonderful doggy. Wonderful doggy. But, Clay,
yes, sir.
As we've been doing, and we've got big info here tonight, big breaking news here tonight. People.
Is it time for a music break?
We're almost there. We're almost there. But let me tell you this. I was just checking the score behind my shoulder. Clay, in an ongoing segment, we got a big one here tonight. Clay, we've been doing this for a while. Sometimes when you watch sports, some of us want a little bit of this, my friend. Sometimes you really want... That's right, everybody! We want some action here tonight.
I forgot that song. I love that song.
Sweet is awesome, and action is the theme song to
I want a
this
Bravo
segment.
tank top.
People, last week we were doing how many Stussies did Ryan draw for 12 hours because we had that last week. Janine won, and I should say, Janine, I told you whoever won would get free Ryan Bradford. Where did it go? God damn it, I had it up here. You get free. It's already coming. Ryan's Comics Corner flip-flops. Janine, they're coming in the mail. You got those for getting it. You also get, I'm going to match that amount to your charity of choice. You pick two. Pick one, Janine, which one you want. But you won that last week. That was our bet last week, and it was a doozy, gentlemen. It was a damn doozy. But this week, we have a new one. Behind my shoulder is the sports matchup between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Two polyheads happen to be a fan of each team, Louis Godfrey and Jim Faulkner. They are entering a head-to-head match of action right here. Louis v. Jim in a night of action. They have different hats on.
Wow.
Notice the hats are different.
They're actual replications of what they look like.
Exact identical photos of these guys tonight.
Even with the watermarks and everything.
It is 0. That's what we do on Polyester, but I'm looking over my shoulder at 0-0 currently. I can't tell which inning. 0-0. We have trivia questions. I don't have them. They wrote questions for each other on the other person's team. Louis wrote Giants trivia, and Jim wrote Dodgers trivia in the Limp Bizkit crew. When we find out who wins the game,
that's a very specific target demographic for that segment. So I'm glad we're moving into the Biscuit. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. There's so many people watching this that would ruin it. Oh, my God. Is Pat going to hate this segment? Like, who gives a fucking shit? People, this is action. This is action, and I love it. Louis versus Jim in a battle of California baseball. People,
stay tuned.
Some action.
That.
We got more of that coming up here tonight. We'll be checking in all night long. But doggies, looks like the sun is setting on that desert trail. Get back. Close up your cabin, get your bunks in order, and get some snoozes before the rooster says good morning tomorrow. This has been another edition of Clayton's. Good job, Clay. Great job, buddy. Good stuff.
Oh, thank you, man. That was the most I got to participate in my own segment.
Great job, Clay. As always, we'll put you on mute for the rest of the night. It's been a pleasure having you. We'll see you next week. No, Clay, it's an old school edition.
I know.
It's old school. You
I
and me.
love it. I love this extra space. I want Bradford back. I will be
We all
clear.
love
I'm unequivocal.
Love Bradford.
I want him back.
And
But I'm really
speaking of-
enjoying this elbow room right now.
Speaking of Ryan Bradford, we must check in with the new hit segment that everyone's talking about. Our sweet little Ryan, there he is, file photo. He's missing. He was stolen. Stolen. Where in the state is...
Brandon, Salt Lake City.
That's right, Brandon, Salt Lake City, the scary. Salt Lake City's answer to Carmen Sandiego. Brandon, Salt Lake City has taken Ryan. He gave us the first clue. It's a photograph of where he is. You have to identify. Someone tell us where they are. I'm going to give you clue number 2. Clue number 2. Oh. Can you identify where this photo is? Because we need to find out where Ryan is, where Brandon Salt Lake City took him. That is clue number 2. If you can identify where that
Look at
photo
that
is.
mansard roof. That's
I
a
know.
big-
And the mountain in the background.
Hey,
we
question.
have maybe Solitude or Brighton.
Well, that's my question. Is does Brandon have to be within the city limits of the municipality, or is he in the metro area?
My friend, this it makes me so happy when you just stumble right into me having to be like, "Oh, are you confused? Let me play it one more time." Where in the state is
Brandon, Salt Lake City.
Thank you.
So-
His name is Brandon Salt Lake City. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like San Diego.
Fair
could be
question.
Batman
Fair question.
Okay,
I
my
thought
bad.
about this. I thought about it.
Yeah.
Where in the state? Where in the state?
Okay. Gotcha, bud. Gotcha.
So where in the state? If you can decide where that
this just got
image,
harder. This just got harder. Sir.
where in the state? Where is that? That is where Ryan Bradford is. That's where
Actually,
Brandon.
I think I know where that is.
Woo, doggy! Save it for a little bit later. It would help if
Yeah,
you saved
well,
it for later.
Yeah. Can I
People.
get minus 3 points?
You get minus 3 points.
Can my minus 3 points back?
You get you get all your points back. You get those 5 that Gurky ruined for you.
I just a little tingly deja vu sensation like I've been there before.
Write it down now. Write it down now. We got Janine flip flops. She'll wear them on the beach. You will wear them on the beach while you listen to good audio, I hope, not the audio here on Polyester Blend. As we always work on it, I will also donate. Janine, just tell me which one you want. Do you want KRCL? Do you want Great KRCL? You want the Great Best Friends? You let me know. Ultramarathon, thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy will be joining us in the next segment after this. I know we didn't have a lot of takers, Clay. Didn't have a lot of takers. I think it's just
Takers
you
on
and
what?
I on the You Shop Bro. You Shop Bro. Do you have a
That's
Shop
fine.
Bro?
That's cool. Mine's killer, bruh.
Yours is always killer, buddy.
Oh, it's so killer, bruh.
Yours is always killer. We will get back to that along with a wonderful new edition of People Might Be Wondering, what are we going to do with Ryan's Comics Corner tonight? What are we going to do with Ryan's Comics Corner? Clay, you can't. Hold on. You got to wait.
Oh, sure. I was just suggesting that I can get off my cab.
Doff that thing.
Now, are you here? Are you here to? Do you want me to announce?
Would not. Do you want to? You want to tease
yet.
it? Let's tease it. Tease it.
I mean, so I've had a lifelong dream. I mean, I've been watching the Comics Corner, the longest segment in PBL.
That's right.
82nd episode today. I think we've been doing Comics Corner maybe for like 70 something.
Absolutely.
Because at first we didn't know what the hell to do. We were like trapped in the house,
I didn't know what to do.
getting drunk and playing music. Now we have like a show where we're like sober and stuff. Well, I am, but yeah. Anyway, so I've just had my lifelong dream of doing this certain cartoon, an interpretive reading of this certain cartoon. I believe Polyheads will know. I mentioned it many times over the course of,
I love it.
especially when it's an incredibly painful episode of Comics Corner. I've tried to suggest that we read this cartoon and our comic, and I think we're going to read one tonight.
You heard it here first, folks. Breaking news, even though I don't want to go back and play. Oh, okay. I guess I'll play the sound effect. People. Brand new. A new and improved edition of a classic Ryan's Comics Corner on hold tonight, taken over by something else you'll see here tonight. You Shop Bro after the break. We have a 2-song set. Clay, what are our songs here tonight, brother?
Well, I was just thinking, life can be hard. Life can be life can present some sharp edges.
Amen.
And a lot of times, music is at its best when it's smoothing out those edges, man. And so the theme tonight is smoothing out the edges, man.
Ooh.
So just smooth jams that make you feel good. When it's rough, you put them on, you're smooth.
You feel better. We all need a little bit of help out there.
Sharp edges need not apply.
This would be good music. This would be great music for those trapped in the mountains. We hope you're okay. Be safe wherever you are. If you're listening to Polyester Blend out in the Casings Dip or on the internet, this is a 2-song set. We come back with You Shop Bro, Do You Even Shop Bro? A special edition of Ryan's. We'll find out if it's Ryan's Comics Corner. and we got Utah City's quiz. Join us. You can be the person doing the quiz later tonight. So much more, including a Dodgers versus Giants trivia action here tonight. Clayton's first song. You want to explain it, or you just want me to play it, buddy?
I mean, these two people need no explanation. I will say I did do this song karaoke once with an incredibly talented friend of mine, and it was the pinnacle of my karaoke career.
Well, I feel
Should have just retired after that.
I feel guilty for not being there. In fact, this song goes out to me for feeling guilty. It's Barbara Streisand and Barry Gibb. Guilty. 2-song set, smooth songs. Put your suggestions in the chat. The Zoom link is in the chat. Join if you want to. 2 songs, smooth songs. Holly Buddy. We love you. Thanks for being here. Pauly Shore.
With the love you're building up, you gotta be mine. We take it away. It's gotta be night and day, just a matter of time. And we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love will climb any mountain, near or far. We are, and we never let it end. We are devotion, and we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Eyes can't see that we got a highway to the sky. I don't wanna hear your goodbye. Don't wanna hear your goodbye. I don't wanna hear your. And we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love, near or far. We are, and we never let it end. We never. We are devotion, and we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Eyes can see that we got a highway to the sky. We got a highway, yeah. And we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. You know what to see. See a bad mother. Look Look at me. Know what you see? See a bad mother. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. Know what you see? See a bad mother. Huh. Told you so. Told you so. Having fun, got money to burn. 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 'Cause I paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Cross the tracks, turn my back, cross the tracks, turn my back. Paid the cost to be the boss. I'm a bad mother. I'm a bad mother. Heading for the turnaround. Heading for the turnaround. Told you so.
Ah, yes. The boss.
The mouse.
Mouse. James Brown.
Hey,
One of
I
the-
was just thinking, like, could we just have this be the theme every week?
I know. That's all I
That was
want.
really fun to listen to. I'm sure it would get like old, like, you know, I don't know,
Polly Blend.
like always having beautiful weather would be old. You like you
I
need
don't
to
know.
have tough times.
Bradford lives in
This
San
is like-
Diego. He seems fine, you know? I think
It doesn't seem like he's trapped in a nightmare of pleasant weather.
no, I think he's happy as a clam. I think it's just better. I think it's just much
Oh
better.
yeah, it's pretty great outside right now here in Salt Lake.
Yeah, I know.
It's a wintry mix already in mid-October.
Wintry mix. Classic.
The wintry mix.
People, I forgot to say, by the way, usually a new thing we're doing on this show, county news during a point of order for the location of the city of the week for our city's quiz. I felt it was kind of redundant because we already covered a bunch of Salt Lake County news earlier. Salt Lake County this week on the Utah Cities quiz. 2 songs set here on Polyester Blend. The first one, Streisand and Gibb.
Streisand and Gibb. Who
hell
are
of a
those
mix.
guys? Never heard of them.
I feel like if we were like 15-year-old me would be like, what's wrong with you?
I know. Oh no.
Now I'm like, I don't give
Teenage me
a
is horrified.
But now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I remember I like that Elton John song. There's this Elton John song that was like one of the biggest songs in '76. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think it was like someone from the Clash. This song, yeah, this one, Jelton On and Kiki D. Don't go breaking my heart.
Don't
Yeah,
go
yeah.
breaking my heart. Yeah, totally.
Now, this song, it was someone from the Clash or maybe the Ramones who was like, we heard
Made fun of
we heard this song and we knew we needed to make punk music. I was like, what are you talking about? This thing is good.
I love the Clash, but like
I love both.
I mean, I needed it. You know, back in the day, I needed that edge. Now I
Yeah.
just need the edges to be smooth. I'm just trying to make it through the week.
I don't know. We're all broken. We're all older and broken. We can't handle. Only Brian.
But yeah, that one has some amazing vocal flourishes. that guilty song. Also, pretty
Guilty
damn
pleasure.
good lyrics, actually.
I did
Yeah.
not pay
Well,
attention.
they got nothing to be guilty of.
James Brown, the boss from the hit movie Black Caesar. Never seen it myself. Do want to check it out from that soundtrack. I mean, it's one of those, like, it's powerful even though it's a slow jam and it's a groover, but it's like, oh, just like, yeah, paid the cost to be the boss.
Be the boss.
Ah!
Yeah. Good stuff there, sir.
Good 2-song set here on Polyester
Yeah.
Blend.
Feeling good about our music selection.
I
so
agree.
far.
We got so much more here tonight. Got so much more. And if you want to play something, if you want to tell us to play something, we never get suggestions, but by all means. I mean, we used to, and then maybe we never played them. That's why people stopped doing them. But feel free to put them in there.
Rob's claiming he knows.
Rob knows Rob. Oh, Rob. Writing it down. Good job, Rob. You're going to have to come on after the next music break and tell us where the wonderful and only Brandon Salt Lake, the new hit character, where in the state is Brandon Salt Lake. This clue was given. Brandon Salt Lake had taken Ryan Bradford. Again, if you don't remember what Brian Bradford looks like, there he is with Bubble Boy wearing his wig. Brandon Salt Lake has taken him, and these were the clues. There's the photo of where he is. We don't know, but Rob says he knows, so maybe you know what's up with Rob. Jeremy, any thoughts on where it might be? Jeremy.
Well, Jeremy's allowed to give thoughts, but you're so confident that I have it right.
I know it. I think you know it. That's why I'm not asking you.
Okay, fine.
Any thoughts?
No comment.
Blake, any thoughts?
No comment or no thoughts? Or you just think you're going to slam dunk this thing right now and it's going to be over?
Yeah, I don't know. So it is in the state of Utah?
It's in the state of Utah. Guess what? Gentlemen.
I'd say, like...
All right, I'm going to do a real quick tease, and then we move on. Oh. We'll come back to it later on here tonight. Rob thinks he knows where it is. We'll find out. Think about it. Gentlemen, this is a very exciting moment. We're getting to a hit segment everyone loves. And I think I only got 2 entries. It turns out my social media presence is very minimal. I don't have.
Give me another shot of that.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna take it. Here we go. This is with the third clue. Remember, you got a third clue here.
Perfect. I got this.
You know where.
All right, I'll see you guys in a minute.
Thank you, Buck. I don't have Facebook no more. I don't have Instagrams no more. I got Twitter. I got YouTube. And I'm telling you, I tried putting out the call. I'm gonna try. Here's the thing I want to do, Clay. I want to put the call out for you, Shopro, like on like the Wednesday or Friday before the show. I give people time to do this thing. I want more people doing this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
At the end of the day,
we should do like the Olympics. At the end of the shop, we announce the next week.
We should be doing that. We should make. That's a new thing we got to do. That's what
that would require us having our shit together.
I know we can make a list, and we could do mulligans, or not mulligans, but we could do audibles if we need to. But we can come up with a whole month's worth. Come on now, it's not that hard. I mean, it's kind of hard for us. All right, people, you shop, bro. You ready? Have you ever done this? Do you even shop, bro? You shop, bro. It's a hit game.
Do you though?
Where normally all 3 of us would normally play. It's not a hit game. Normally all 3 of us would play. But this week it looks like it's just one-on-one. We've done this before. Ryan and I have gone head-to-head. I don't think you and I have ever gone head-to-head, bro. I don't think you and I have ever gone head-to-head. I don't think so.
Because when we shop, bro, we were already a Triforce, right?
Yeah. When
is this Bradford's first absence?
I believe so.
Wow.
I believe so. We'd have to go in the archives.
Hardcore, man.
82 shows. I think this is the first one that we've done that you and I were the only 2 doing it. I think.
There's
I've been waiting
curse
for this
of
day.
the Bradford Beano.
That'd be the curse of like what? The bean and cheese burrito? The curse of the rye
We're all
rye
fighting
burrito?
that curse, buddy.
We got to think about that curse. We'll have to think of Ryan's specialty curse. Oh, damn it. We should have thought of that. Ryan's curse. All right, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? This week, very exciting. We talked about it earlier.
I just want to say real quick before we look at the shop.
Yes.
I had a really busy day at work, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I just had a really
classic
busy day at work.
Clayton lowering of expectations.
I need to take him all the way down.
please
need
just
you to
know.
take your expectations all the way.
Please just know I had a really hard day. I should be judged differently than everybody else. And then he wins, and he's like, "Oh me! Oh, of course I won! Oh yeah."
No, I just don't want to be mocked.
You don't want to be mocked.
I'm going for the.
You think that's going to stop us from mocking?
You son of a bitch! I'll tell you that. So, in honor of Eminem opening up the Mom Spaghetti, based on his song, but also based, of course, on the hit movie 8 Mile, Oscar award-winning song, he opens up Mom Spaghetti restaurant in Detroit. Respect. Now, here's the deal. We were like, we should do that. Restaurants based on a movie. We thought we were going to have Ryan, but it's just me and Clay. I won last week, so I get the right to tell who goes first. But before I do that, Judge, I've been talking about it for a while. And I finally gave you a more tools, another couple clubs for your golf club set. Let me tell you right now, okay, buddy? If you need to do it, if you need it, okay? Jeremy, I have now introduced your new system of both yellow card and red card, Jeremy.
Ooh, nice.
If you
I'm not sure this guy needed more power.
If you need to call a yellow card or red card on the situation, let me know, and we'll throw them out there, okay, Jeremy? So that is a new tool in your U shop, bro. And your tool.
That is excellent.
Clay, you keep
Yes,
on
sir.
complaining. I need you to go first, bud. I need you to go first.
You're just like, get this trash out of the way. So, I had a really hard day at work. And so when it's 7:49 and I need a shop, I got to go to that well.
I know you got to go to a well.
I got to go to that well.
Oh, that well of
Oh,
yours. I know that well where I have to stall because I remember you sent it, but I didn't
Throw
download.
a penny down that well, and hopefully
Shit.
my dreams come true, and I squeeze out another win off this
You-
gentleman that I've got a lot of mileage from.
A guy, as I stall, because I remember that I did not get it yet. Here we go. Okay.
Those familiar with the annals of polyester blend history will know that some of these have been victorious. Some of them have not.
That's true. He has a thing. He has a thing where he always says that he's like, oh, I don't know, guy.
I mean, still one of the greatest shops of all time was the original Noy.
All right,
the
people.
original shop.
I think we all figured out it was going to be the Noid at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, Clayton's entry this week to U Shop, bro.
It is.
Oh,
no,
come on,
that's not
man.
it.
This is bullshit.
That was
Come on,
underrated.
dude.
That was underrated.
Clay. Oh my God.
There it is. Oh,
Oh, wow.
wait, you already gave him a taste?
What do we have here, Clay? Please explain.
I just remembered the void, and I said we're going with the Noid because we got to knock this puppy off the
And
list.
you got annoyed dabbing. I can't believe it.
That's me dabbing on you guys, saying
Clear.
you can't stop me from doing Noid-themed
Okay.
shops. I'm not going to just
Jeremy, before you say one word. Wait, Jeremy, before you say one word. Clay, I'm not joking. I made Jeremy cards, and I was like, I'm just going to make one because I know it'll happen. Little did I know it would happen already. Clayton, you already get your first ever. You got a Noid card, all right? Jeremy, you got a Noid card, all right, bro? So I'm just
I can't believe you had that in your pocket.
I fucking knew. I knew this would happen.
You're like, Clayton's having a really hard day at work.
he's gonna get a Noid card. All right, here we go. Here's the Noid. Here's the void Noid.
There you go. From the executive.
Did you find the dabbing Noid on a transparency, or did you still have to clip that?
I clipped that. Look at how clean that clip is, though.
It's
Come
pretty
on.
clean. It's pretty clean.
But literally, all I did was a half-ass job changing void to.
But you know what I like that he did, Jeremy?
I know that.
He clipped the shadow too, so it gave a little depth. He clipped the black shadow.
Yes,
on
I
it,
did do that. I do like some of the, like if you take it into account, A Twisted Nightmare, that's pretty good. Pure Horror, yeah, that's about the quality of this shop. Horror at its very best. Creepy, tense, and gory.
Wait.
Okay, one question.
Leading the witness.
This was supposed to be a restaurant, right?
Yes!
No!
Yes!
I thought it was supposed to. No, it was in a movie. I'm going back to the original text.
Look at it. Restaurant based on a movie.
Yeah,
Look at,
God damn it.
Which
Well,
is
this
great
is how-
because the time he was supposed to do a movie, he did a soundtrack. and still got the W, but that was because all the entries had some.
I tell you what, I am not
potentially-
smelling a W tonight. But hey, I got to shop in. I didn't-
Look at
at least
You never know. Maybe Schlegel will completely shoot the bed.
and then,
If you'd
it's true.
if you'd written unique
Look at
quotes
this.
Wait,
C Money's
hold on.
C Money style goes on for hours. I mean, come on now.
No, but what is it? Go back to the coup de grace of this movie poster. If there is a hell, this is worse. This
Did
is
you write
actually
that?
what
Did
I'm
you
going
write
through.
that?
I wish. No, that's the actual.
I was gonna say if you'd had original text and it was all relating to the restaurant because
749, guys. 749.
okay, I'm just saying these are
You're
the
right.
things that could have helped push you up a notch, especially when the theme was restaurant based on a movie. This is like a movie with a restaurant reference though, so it kind of.
I'm trying.
Jeremy, what does he keep saying? What does he keep saying? What's his complaint here tonight?
I'm trying.
No. He also said how much time. Didn't he say how much time?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, gentlemen. From yesterday at 2:16 p.m. Shop for tomorrow in honor of Mom Spaghetti, a new restaurant that comes from a movie at 2:16 Sunday.
Well,
So-
this is Noid the restaurant. It's based on.
I only had like 5
The
minutes.
movie.
I only had 5 minutes.
No, yeah. But thank
Why
you.
why is the restaurant being unleashed in cinemas?
It's a new concept.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Move on from this.
We
please.
move on
I
from
want
this.
to flip. I literally want to turn this page.
I like the Noid dabbing though.
The Noid
I
dabbing
think
was a
that's
good
new-
time.
I thought it
that's
was
a new
precious.
Gentlemen, as you know, sometimes I have no governor when it comes to the morbid, to the obscene, and especially when it's October, that of which is more or less the horror month. That's why I thought, what's one of the great eating moments from cinema history? Of course, it is one of the 7 deadly sins from the movie Seven. Gentlemen, I give to you in honor of the movie Seven, it's Seven's Glut Hut.
Whoa.
All you can eat food hut.
What's in the to-go box?
What's in the to-go
What's in
box?
the to-go box? That's
Gwyneth-
pretty good.
Gwyneth Foul Bowl instead of
Oh man.
gentlemen,
Oh,
your
wow.
waiter will hold your head up if you pass out into your food. In honor of the movie Seven, welcome to the Glut Hut, everybody.
Well, yours makes me feel scared.
It is October.
It's October.
Who's that lady?
That's the it's a date or it's just 2 friends going. I don't know. They're just there together. She's a little annoyed. I mean, this guy, what is he dying? It's not a great situation when you're, but we do provide that service that the waiter will hold up your head if you pass out or die in your food.
Where's Kevin Spacey?
You can't be in these anymore.
He's canceled.
Yeah, now that's too dark
Can't
for
even
even
be in a
this.
shop.
That's too dark
Can't
for
even
even
be in a
this.
shop. Who is that? Is that the guy, the lead singer of the Sex Pistols?
I don't
Is that
remember.
him?
I don't
That guy?
remember. I don't remember who played that part. It's during when they find the guy. That I don't know.
Oh, he's like a detective.
Yeah, or like a forensic guy.
I swear I
Very
saw that
nice.
at the State Fair Park this year.
That. Oh my god.
The Glut Hut out there at a fairgrounds near you. I mean, it makes sense. We should really just call it the Glut Hut. What do you got? That Glut Hut?
It's got just deep fried butter.
I just
Oh
want
my
that
God.
Glut Hut. Jeremy, any thoughts?
Foul bowl.
Jeremy, any
Yeah,
thoughts?
so here are my judges' notes. So Schlegel actually did a restaurant.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a
and
step in
it's
the right
based on a
direction.
movie. And pretty clever, gluttony, glut hut, referencing the subject matter of the movie, plus a reference to the what's in the box, and shopping in the character pulling up the head. So, in terms of doing the assignment, mission accomplished, but also worked in some good gags. So, I'm sorry, Clayton. I
That's
understand
okay.
you didn't have time.
I did have time. I just failed. I'm sorry.
But I'm going to have to give this one to Schlegel.
There you go, Schlegel. It would be weird if I lost.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We must go to a press conference. I'm sorry. I must go to I must go to the press conference here because it's time for the post-game press conference. I'm going to have to say this right now. Before we go to the loser, the winner takes the podium here. Listen, I shot my heart out here tonight. Last week, if you remember, during my victory speech, I said it was an honor to share the court with Clayton. Now I feel like an idiot. Why did I even get on the court with this guy? He doesn't even show up with his A game. And it's not even that. What kills me? It's when the judge says, that was a pretty good bit. Pretty good.
Excuse me, Mr. Schlegel?
Yes. Question up front.
This is Skip Patterson from Default Magazine.
Yes.
How does it feel to win by default?
It sucks. It sucks.
Come on, I submitted a shot.
Because look at this thing. I mean, this is my Arc de Triomphe. This is my moment. This is my Mona Lisa. The Glut Hut.
No, it really is pretty good.
Thank you. It's time for the post-game press conference.
It would have been a tough one for Clayton to beat, even if he'd followed the assignment.
Maybe I knew. Maybe I was like, I'm just gonna phone this one in. It's an out.
We must go. We have a question for the loser. Are you there, loser?
Yeah, sure. You want to kick me while I'm down? What's up?
Yes, we have a question for the loser. The question comes from the Noid. Up front.
Copyright infringement! You gotta stop using my image! It's annoying me! It's annoying the Noid! The Noid hates that you're using the Noid!
Okay, all right. I'm giving you a lot of free publicity, guys. All right. Cut his mic.
All right, get out of here, Noid.
$15 off your next pizza! To anyone that Clayton! I'm the Noid!
All right, everybody, we must go on.
Really is living up to his name.
He's the noise, annoying. Very good job, Jeremy. Your knowledge is always given. By the way, Jeremy, you do have another one. If you ever need to use this, we could have used this for all of Clay's, but you do have in your pocket the Jeremy Photoshop flub card. So if someone flubs, like a bad skewing or something like that, feel free. You got the flub card as well. So we'll keep adding to your flub.
The shopping was pretty solid, I'd say.
Whoa.
The actual,
I know.
Was that Polly?
That was the Polly Shore video. I forgot that was on here. But you've got your cards. Beautiful stuff, gentlemen. Beautiful stuff. But we must go on to a new segment before we go to a second music break. Or actually, you know what? Clay, do you want? We have time here tonight. I don't know. We don't have any rush here.
Let's play another music break.
Let's play another music. Here's what I will say really quickly. Let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. I don't know if I brought this up, but Patrick Munger is on his way to... Wait, he's back. Pat, are you already back? I was going to give you a whole thing. Pat, breaking news. You went out. Did you deliver it already?
I got my blow-up mattress from my mom's house, and I have sheets and blankets for these cold individuals coming down from Big Cottonwood Canyon.
You already did
in a snowstorm.
You did it. God, you're a beautiful man.
We have, yes.
You are a beautiful man. Way to go. I was gonna give you this. I was gonna give you an unnecessary build up as what a hero and all this stuff, but you're already chomping your face around like a big husky boy. Okay, so thank you for doing that. You're really living up to the show right now. Let me tell you, people. We go to a music break. After that, Ryan's Comics Corner. Clayton might have something to say about that, as well as we reveal where Ryan Bradford is with Brandon Salt Lake City. There's Ryan, file photo of him. No, we're not playing that. We're just but here it is. Where in the state is Brad? The third clue, Rob was the first one to say he knows where it is. Everybody else get ready to submit. Those are the 3 clues. Rob got it with 2. Rob, join the Zoom after the music break to join in on this. will reveal where Brandon Salt Lake City has hidden Ryan Bradford. After
Wait, Rob got it?
I think Rob got it. He said it earlier.
100.
He got it after the second clue, but he hasn't.
Wow.
He gave me a little thing in the Utah. I know. We'll talk about it after this. We'll talk about it. Blake's here. Failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer, successful winter hypothermia's helper. Patrick Munger will be here. Judge Jeremy will be here. We love you all, but we must go to a music break. Clay Dog, what do you got? Your song. What do you got here?
A good question. I was too busy queuing up my next comics corner. This is a wonderful song. I'm just gonna say that.
Off a great album. Off a great album.
Great album by a great guy, and I'm gonna dedicate it to my mom.
Oh,
a smooth ass jam about moms.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Making me teary. Making me teary.
Man.
I love it so
much. I
much.
Did get a little teary when I was listening to this song earlier today.
Song. Mother of Love.
Yeah.
That's
smooth ass jam right there.
This is a very smooth ass jam. 2 song set, smooth songs. We come back with not Ryan's Comics Corner. What will it be? We reveal where Brandon Salt Lake City took Ryan Bradford in Utah City's quiz, and a great trivia later on with Giants and Dodgers. So much show. We love you for being here. Polyester Blend. 2 song set.
There's a father of the country, father of history, father of inventions, father of poetry. Men who have done great things, oh, they had to have an inspiration. They tried over and over again till they found that situation. Mother Goose, mythical little old lady who told the stories children love so well. Well, if she were to tell the story of you and me, well, I would surely think it fantasy. There are symbols and signs for peace and minds that love. 'Cause I swear by heaven above, you gotta be the mother of love. You just got to be. You know you gotta be the mother of love. You just got to be. You know you gotta be the mother of love. Has made our lives much easier just by bringing us machines. And since time has brought me you, I need no longer dream. There are symbols and signs for peace and minds that does. 'Cause I swear by heaven above, you gotta be the mother of love. You just got to be. You know you gotta be the mother of love. You just got to be. You know you gotta be the mother of love. You just got to be. Cuando vuelvo a pensar tu nombre, calles con filas de brazos que nos abrazan hasta que no podemos respirar. Oh, 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 hay alguien que no me pega en la cabeza, las puertas donde estuvimos se han borrado en la calle. Pronto llegamos a ti. Cejas con piel café, brincan de tu cara cuando yo te dije la verdad. Oh, 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 cejas con piel café, brinca de tu cara cuando yo te dije la verdad. Oh, 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 oh.
A lot of Negro.
Yeah, buddy.
Slow. All sorts of different slow jams. It don't have to be from one genre.
Yeah.
We dabble.
No.
We dabble.
No, man.
We dabble.
That was a great. I mean, you know, he put out my favorite record of 2019, but I've never heard that. That's some of his early stuff, huh?
2011.
Yeah.
2011.
That Teach You How to Smile record was a heavy rotation.
And he just came out with a new one.
I'll check it out. Well, all the Polyheads better be checking out that.
All Polyheads, thanks for all being here on a great night of Polyester Bun.
First mine was Eugene record. Off the Eugene record.
Listen to that whole fucking record. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
It's really one of the sweetest albums I've ever heard.
It's
so
real.
good.
It's really good.
I mean, sweet in all of the.
There's some of my. I mean, we could just listen to that whole record here tonight, people. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
okay? We could just listen to all of it. Here Comes the Sun is great. Overdose of Joy is great. Laying Beside You.
Overdoes Joy knock you on your butt. So good.
Oh, by the way, this goes on. This is an evergreen hunt here on Polyester Blend. I've talked about this before, Clay. I've talked about this before, and I will never stop talking about it until I see a room of people recreating it, where I will then die a happy man. There's nothing better than late 60s till about like 77 dancing. Now there's great dancing. There's great dancing on either side of that up until today. All over the place, great dancing. But there is something where there's something about not knowing what you look like moving in the 60s and 70s. Like now everyone knows what you like. Have you noticed how, everyone notices this, how good kids are in front of a camera? When we were kids, it was like when a camera would go on someone, it's like,
freeze up.
Ryan, Salt Lake City, Utah. But like now kids are like, what's up, YouTube fans? Check out Polyester Blend. Bunch of old white guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
But I'm telling
What's
you.
up, guys? How you doing? Smash the subscribe button. Make sure to follow and like.
Speaking of, we got a lot of people with producer Pat. What's going on here, Pat? Are you getting mugged right now? What's going on here?
Madeline was commenting on your very luscious long beard.
It's getting out of control. Listen, I have a deal. I'm on the run, Madeline. I'm from Mexico City right now. I got to keep going south.
Oh, there you are.
I got a lot of priors, and I'm on the run. And so I can't be caught here.
Ryan's beard is a lot of things. I don't know about luscious.
I just made a plant palace for my friends who were stuck in the snow. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a pen in there. Sorry, I missed that.
It's a new party trick I do, and everyone pukes afterwards. I'm so sorry about your friends up in the mountains. Sounds like Pat did the bare minimum to take care of the situation.
Oh, I was shocked, and we're gonna have a talk after this. But I wanted you guys to have a nice show.
Thank you, Madeline. I'm so glad you're here. Here's what Pat did. Scooping food into his mouth. I'm gonna do what? Okay. I'm gonna come back and eat the rest of this though. 20 minutes later. God bless this man. You know how much I love him, and I love all the polyheads.
He likes cream.
He's a good man. If he doesn't get in the way of his ice queen. All right, everybody. Who do we have here? Pat's on here. Pat's here. Blake's here. Rob. We got Rob on here before we go. Actually, you know what? We do this. We're going to do something. Thank you for being here, Rob. You hang tight. We're going to find out what happened to our good friend Ryan Bradford. Here he is, file photo. Ryan Bradford outside of the Bubble Boy exhibit at the Smithsonian. Brandon, Salt Lake City has hid him somewhere within these clues. We know where he is. Rob thinks he knows. We're going to hold off on that, though, because we're going to pay respects to the man, the legend, also the ditcher, Ryan Bradford, for not being here tonight.
Wow. It's like equal parts like you're going to praise him and stab him.
Well, you can't.
Very Julius Caesar of you, sir.
Give one, take back two. People, in honor. Wait, did you put them in the link? I just realized. Did you put them in?
Oh, no. Are you talking about mine?
Yes. Okay.
Wait.
They're
in the doc.
Okay. You put them in the doc. I'm so proud of you.
I really improved this sketch over the past 10 minutes.
God, I'm so proud of you. This is the new theme song because we usually go to Ryan's Comics Corner. It's that one song. This is the theme song.
Oh my God. You're not doing this to me.
This is the theme song to a new hit segment everyone loves. It's not Ryan's Comics Corner. It's
He reads them and brings them.
Clayton's Kathy Cubicle, everybody.
Is that my face?
I
What
warped
did you do to my
the fucking shit out of it. That is not your face.
I'm gonna have to issue a shop flip.
God, fuck. What did I? Hold on. What am I getting? Am I getting? Oh shit! What am I getting?
Flub card.
Am I getting a flub card?
That's just textbook. Like, I gotta issue that one.
I have to add these cards
This
to every
is the
segment.
fulfillment of a lifelong dream of having my face on Tabby's.
Well, I knew that you would love it. There are some times when a lot of the time when I'm making the show, I'm just very scared. I'm like, how am I going to get this done? I'm running out of time. But I literally finished this, Clay, and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
My ears are all fucked up.
Like, it's your chin.
Yeah, it's like his cheek is now where Kathy's ears are. Is that what's going on?
Oh, it makes me
You
so
used every tool in the toolbox to get my face to work in there. I appreciate that, man.
It makes me so happy. Clayton, you have taken over the longest standing segment in Polyester Blend, Ryan's Comics Corner, and you have made it your own this week by making Kathy's Cubicle. What do we got here this week, Clay Dog?
Well, this might be the only time that we are going to be able to do this. So I decided we'd just take a little, Kathy through the decades, the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
We'll just read a couple and we'll just let it soak in.
Everyone
we'll get familiar
chime
with
in.
The characters.
Oh, well, we're starting with a quad panel here.
It's a four panel.
I just think it's important to know that everyone knows that Kathy was launched the year of my birth, exactly 1 week after I was born, November 22nd, 1976, and discontinued when it's all about me.
That was the day I was born, November 22nd.
Look at this. It's like the stars are aligned.
Okay.
Literally the week after I was born, the first Kathy comic strip was printed by Universal Press. It was a gag a day. Comic by Kathy Goose White by the same author from 76 to 2010. Okay, just want to give some background for those of you not familiar. Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that at one point Ryan did put a Kathy in.
I wasn't here.
Yes, you were. I think it was for your birthday.
I think it was.
It was like your birthday or something. Yeah. Oh, was it one he missed? Oh, yeah. It was because, that's right, because Ryan was like, Clayton's not here. I'm finally going to put in a Kathy.
Oh, my God. See? I don't like these shenanigans.
Okay, go ahead, my friend.
Well, she had some boyfriends throughout the years, some bosses, some friends. Let's just get a little taste of Kathy, shall we? This is about 4 years into the series here. This is one of her long-term boyfriends, Irving. This is a 4-paneler. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Irving says, "Well, how's that Mr. Hotshot, Ms. Hotshot today?" So he starts out a little condescending. Irving, I don't know why you resent my career so much. Next panel. My career is supposed to be making more. My career is supposed to be making me more vibrant and interesting to you. See? And then she goes on and says, my career is adding a fresh new dimension to our lives. It's making us a dynamic young couple of the 70s. This is weird. They said it was in the 80s. My career is making me sick, says Irving. And then Kathy says, these articles always leave something out. I have no idea what this strip means.
Well,
can someone please tell me?
Let's break it down. Well,
or do we just need to listen to the sound of silence together?
So she's showing him the magazine article that's telling her that her boyfriend's gonna be more attracted to her, find her more vibrant and interesting because of her career.
Okay.
But her misogynistic boyfriend just says, career's making me sick because you won't shut up about it.
And so she's saying
so the joke is
she's reading an advice column that's leaving out the ridiculousness of her heinous boyfriend.
Well, it left out that it would make him sick, specifically.
Okay, so they're still kind of working on making this funny. Okay, early days.
It's a play on. This says it's making me this, and this, and he says it's making me sick. So it's a parallel sentence construction on making me. So then they left out making me sick. So
good.
It's some solid.
How about Irving's disgusting mouth when he's being a dick there in the 4th panel?
Did Kathy? Because she looks blonde in this. I thought her hair was brown.
I don't know. Like these black and whiters. I don't know. Maybe
let's see how. Yeah.
Clay's got some weird VPNs on his computer right now to get some Kathy action. He's going through all sorts of back links to get to Kathy. So, by the way, let me just say something right now. Ryan has done Ryan's Comics Corner for a very long time.
Yes.
This one Kathy is infinitely more interesting than anything he ever posted in any of the Ryan's guys. listening to
That's psychedelic. That's psychedelic.
I'm not laughing. I'm not. Let's be clear. I'm not laughing. But just listening to Jeremy describe it, I was like, we would never talk about one of like BC that way. BC would be like, I found a rock on the ground. That's not a rock. It's a turd. And then they
also
actually that's
observation. Irving, was that his name? He has the same. Yeah, this is the same kind of ear cheeks as Clayton Cathy does.
Yes.
Oh wait, you mean this? You mean the Clayton from Clayton's Cathy cubicle?
He also has the same hairdo as Saul from Dog Day Afternoon. If you're familiar with that movie,
we are very familiar with that. What do we got for the '90s, brother? What do we got?
Sorry, this is okay. This is Irving still in the mix. Hasn't left her yet, and I'm so sad that this is actually the only use of her catchphrase that I'm reviewing, and it's done by his ass. So we're gonna go 90s Cathy. Here we go. Sometimes this is Irving speaking. Sometimes I really feel tired of fooling around, Cathy. I want a meaningful relationship with a woman I care about. This is kind of twisted considering they've been hanging out for like a
decade plus.
I want children, a home, equal, open, loving, long-term commitment. Oh, Irving. Cathy leans in. And then he says, her line. She touched me in public because of that face with the hair again. I mean, come on, this guy's a monster.
I think I fought that, like Irving, and then what's the guy that Wilbur from where Mary Worth that Ryan's been doing? Top two pieces of shit. I don't like him.
How long did this Irving guy stay in the picture?
Well, the great thing is that, as you'll see, we don't have to meditate on this one too long because the coup de grace is the next one where you see Irving's really let himself go.
Whoa! What is he on Polyester Blend?
This guy. He's I don't know. He's just sitting on the couch, like hauling off on ships or something. Here, I'll just read it real quick.
Again,
I want to talk of Cathy. This is a 3-paneler, guys.
Whoa!
Cathy, I want to talk about us, Irving. Me too. This is Irving talking. Look, we can compare our cardio risk factors, our blood pressure, our bone density, our gastrointestinal acid, our gingivitis status health, and our urinary tract health. And Cathy says, I meant to talk about our feelings. And Irving says, ick. That's personal.
Oh. I'm getting fucking bummed out by Cathy.
Oh, Irving, you were a bummer, man.
That is 30 years of emotional abuse by this motherfucker. God, terrible man.
Yeah. What was Cathy thinking staying
Oh, man. I just want to swing in, scoop her out of that situation. That's personal. Dude, 30 years in? Anyway, look, he looks terrible. That's all I can say. His assholeness has been eating his soul.
This is a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
Anyway, thank you so much for letting me indulge. I hope you think I read it and brought it just that one time, guys.
All I have to think about Cathy is this.
Bummer. Huh? This is a bummer, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Irving must die. I need to get it like a novelty T-shirt.
No, Irving must die.
Are there like Irving hate groups online that we can?
There's got to be.
I know.
Maybe there's a Reddit Irving subreddit somewhere we can bond on.
We need to. We really need to let these miscreants know this is garbage. I hate this person so much. Good God, my Lord Almighty. Let us just say this. Ryan's Comics Corner has never made me sadder than the only.
You also have this you have the Simon and Garfunkel play in the background.
Why am I playing it?
Because you knew where this was heading.
No, what's the name of the song?
Oh, it's Cathy's song. Good one. Spelled with a K. I'll forgive you.
Close.
So close.
So close. I tried looking up I did spell it that way.
What about Cathy's Clown?
So I did Cathy Comic song, and then it was like there was a short-lived Kathy's actual cartoon. There's Irving. There's Irving.
Damn you, Irving. I see you.
I see you, fucking Irving. Oh, it was a CBS
it's a special. Ooh, I love that graphic.
I missed that graphic.
Romantic music.
Mud wrestling. Yeah.
God, he's a monster.
Look at this fucking guy.
Irving, man, he's just gonna go off in a few years.
Look, by the way, his chin.
Irving would be so canceled right now.
His chin looks like someone sitting looking the other way. So that's the butt cheeks, and then the arms going around. It's like a naked person's holding his face. I don't like the man. Where the fuck is there he is.
Maybe you would be angry at life.
Brenda. Irving. You hardly know Brenda.
I know, but
You felt like...
I can't do it.
She's leaving her.
Keep going. I want to know what happens.
All right. Well, we are going to watch uninterrupted for 2 minutes the rest of this.
out of my life and just needed someone to talk to. You were confusing friendship with romance. It's silly. It's childish. It's something I do.
She's kind of horny, huh?
Come on. All right.
Butter is
Pat.
not
All right. One more outburst,
Pat.
Pat.
Your life long enough to get you to put butter
Pat's
on
harnessing
a plate.
Irving over there.
There is an artichoke in your refrigerator.
yeah.
Leftover spinach salad, zucchini lasagna. There is water in your ice cube trays and a linguine. Oh, a linguine in your freezer.
I just started eating.
This is not someone new. You have been seeing her for 7 weeks and 5 days.
No.
Why
I think I like Irving. I think I like Irving again.
didn't you say something, Irving?
When? You've been at the office for the last 5 months.
Don't like Irving
know,
anymore.
You told
I remember
me you
as a
understood.
child.
I did. I understood you were busy,
Watching
so
this.
I made other plans.
Irving, when a woman says she understands, she goes out and buys a new outfit.
All right.
So I just remember watching that as a kid, seeing that come on and going, I do not have any idea what's going on. But there's other people. There's other people out there that understand this.
Absolutely. And if you enjoy Kathy, we're having a little bit of a goof here. We're having a little bit of goof. The irony of a bunch of white schlubby fucking dudes talking about Kathy not getting it. It's not lost on us. We get it.
It's time the tale were told.
Listen,
Irving was the monster.
all I
Poor guy.
really wanted to do, Irving is a monster. All I wanted to do was make this graphic. It's been made. It is now over.
And please, for the love of God, let me never see that again.
That concludes. I'm going to make a shirt.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to make a shirt with this on Zazzle.
Put that on Zazzle.
We got to make
Yeah.
this on Zazz.
Finally, something
That'll
will
be
viral.
that'll be something we do in the Limp Bizkit crew. People, way to go, Clay.
Thank you.
You had to step up with Ryan being gone, and you did it. All right, God bless, respect. Now, speaking of Ryan, see how we do that. After we go to a music break, we come back with we come back with Utah City's quiz, where Blake or our producer Rob or the Zoom
I got rumors Gurky is going to make an appearance. Anybody else? My brothers.
Anyone can join. Anyone can join.
Jordan, if you can hear me, Sleep Bomber, come on in, dude. Click on the Zoom.
It
Come
does.
in. I need a lifeline.
Here's what I say. If Gurky makes it by the time we start, he fucked over you, so it makes sense that he could fuck over Ryan. But, as always, anyone could be a lifeline for Ryan. So, producer Rob, Blake, Gurky, Jordan, anyone can be a lifeline to help out poor Ryan, who slipped and got a boo-boo on his toesy, and he couldn't make it. No, he's been trapped by, of course, Brandon in this. Okay, he's been trapped by where in the state is Brandon Salt Lake City. Brandon Salt Lake City has taken our fair Ryan and hidden him away in a segment we call Where in the State is Brandon Salt Lake City. Now, people.
So stupid. It's supposed to be Braden.
Now, people. Robert Tiberius Nelson. Is that your middle name? Rob, what's your middle? Tiberius, like James T. Kirk? That's what Tiberius is. Rob, producer Rob, I showed the people. Well, I didn't show. Brandon Salt Lake City showed 2 clues. He showed this, and then he showed this on the whereabouts of where Ryan Bradford has been taken by Brandon Salt Lake City. You said you knew it at this point, Rob. What do you think it is?
Look, I'd recognize Lone Pine Ridge from anywhere. But yeah, that blue roof. It's. I mean,
what is it?
Want me to say it?
Yes, this is your time to shine.
That's Little Acorn in Spanish Fork.
Bingo.
I wrote Shadow Fighter.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
That is right, Rob. You have released Ryan. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. Hold on. Hold on. What do you got there, Clay? What do you got?
I wrote Shadow Fighter. Shadow Fighter right after the first.
You keep
image.
moving around. Oh, there it is. Clay, very good. Just like the segment we do here.
Where in the state
is Brandon Salt? Okay, sorry. Where's the goddamn graph? Oh, I know why. Because I was afraid I was gonna reveal.
By the way,
there it is.
Not very good hamburgers.
All right. Bye, Clay. Thanks, bud. Have a good
Not
one.
very good,
See you, bud.
Not very good hamburgers.
No. What do you? Okay, give me your reasons why it's not that good.
All
right, everybody. Here's the deal. Polyester blend.
So do we get Bradford back now? That
Bradford wrote me a note. He just texted me. He said, actually, Brandon Salt Lake was a really nice guy. He knew that I had never been here, and he took me down to Little Acorn. We had a shadow fighter. We just hung out and talked about Utah. Really nice guy. So still can't make it. Ryan's working on homework. He's going back to school right now. That's why he couldn't make the show tonight. Turns out that Brandon Salt Lake just thought it would be a nice thing to get him some food so he can keep working on his class studies. So
did Bradford completely confirm that he's just not even going to be able to make the quiz at all?
I have not heard for some time from that man to erase the illusion, Clay.
Sorry. I say we leave him alone.
To clarify for the
he's got Stockholm
the
syndrome.
lay people here, Shadow Fighter is what they call their burger?
No. Shadow Fighter is what they call their ham sandwich with
it's like a specialty burger. It's their signature burger. It's
that's
their
the
crown burger.
shit. That's the shit you got to have there.
Wait, where's Louis?
Hold on. All right, Jim, just chill out. You're not, just wait.
Jim coming in.
I have my.
I know.
Jim coming in hot.
Jim, have you ever had Little Acorn, Jim?
Yeah, of course I have.
Wait, that was Mallory saying yes. Have you ever had Little Acorn?
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was.
Yeah, exactly. I knew you fucking didn't. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we go down to Helper all the time. It's right there. A lot of times we're hungry when we're driving down there.
Okay.
You stop there, you get a loaded grilled cheese or whatever they've got on offer.
Jim, did you see that Brandon Salt Lake City, our answer to Carmen Sandiego, took Ryan Bradford down there? Did you see that?
I have no idea what you just said.
All right.
You should probably play him the theme song.
All right. If you want to know, just like, remember where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, Jim?
Yeah, of course I know that.
Where in the state is
Brandon Salt Lake City? Do you remember? See what we're doing there?
Okay, so who's Brandon?
He's Brandon Salt Lake City. He's our answer to Carmen Sandiego.
Of course it's Brandon.
By the way, Mal.
Do you want to just have Mallory
on? Mal.
No.
Here's the deal, Mal. You never have to show up, but you definitely. I'll hook up a phone line, and you just sit there with the phone, and whenever you feel like it, like, ugh, that's stupid. I'll fucking take that all day long. Of course it is. Thank you, Mal. No, Jim, Lewis, are you here? By the way, Lewis.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm here, baby.
Okay, Lewis, did you see you didn't see your show earlier. Lewis Diamond Phillips head? Did you see that earlier?
No, that sounds great.
Yeah, well,
Do I get to have King Diamond on or something?
No, that's your show that you came up called Lewis Diamond Head, Lewis Diamond Phillips Head where you tighten up all the screws around the Schledio.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely. I don't see how that could get canceled.
Well, it already got canceled because you didn't find enough screws. So come on, Lou, you got to work on this fucking show if you're going to put on a show on KTRD. All right, people. Producer Rob, what do you want? You have two options, Rob. Do you want me to make you Clayton's? I can either.
Yeah, do you want a Clayton's?
Do you want? I will make you a Clayton's Kathy Cubicle shirt, or do you want a Ryan's Comics Corner flip flops? What do you want?
Talk about a difficult choice.
That's tough.
Or I haven't made them yet, Rob. I haven't made them yet. But one thing I think I'm going to make a badge of for everyone who becomes, at the end of the day, whoever becomes a Husky Boy of the Show, I'll make a #1 Husky Boy of the Show shirt. What do you want?
No, I'm tempted toward the Clayton's Kathy Cubicle. A couple questions.
A piece of history.
Does that say they do they do cotton blends?
All right, Rob, send me the fucking thing you want me to put it on, all right? I don't care. Just tell me whatever you want me to put it on. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Great job, Rob.
Doesn't want any of that poly blend.
We come back with a very exciting, I need a second here. I'll need a second. So here's what we're going to do. Clay, I'm going to pull an audible on one of my songs.
Okay.
Because I need to make, Pat sent over his questions. I'm going to make them. Whoever wants to show up on the Zoom to do Ryan's Comics Quiz. After that, we do the Limp Bizkit Crew, and we do the winner of we do the first ever action trivia, Jim versus Lewis, Giants versus Dodgers trivia. What's the score, gentlemen? They're playing a replay right now. Some Giants player just...
The funny thing is that
Still
Lou and I are both coming in from meetings where we probably weren't really watching the game, and we're all trying to get caught up.
All right. Well, you have plenty of time.
I was watching out of the corner of my eye, but I saw Evan Longoria's home run, which remains the lone score in the game.
Hey, by the way, Jim,
Were you guys at the same meeting?
John,
Or you
No.
were just at 2 late night meetings?
I was upstairs watching the Gamecast on my phone, and I ran downstairs. My meeting hadn't started yet, and I ran downstairs and was like, I go upstairs and I miss a home run, but it hadn't happened yet on the TV. So I got to see it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Why don't you guys keep trying to show each other's dicks up? All right. By the way, one of you is like, oh, I saw the home run. The other one's like, well, I didn't see the home run. All right. Calm down. We'll find out who is the winner of the Giants versus Dodgers trivia action edition later on tonight. But first, we go to a commercial break. We go to a music break. We have no commercials because no one watches. We will be right back after a music break. We are going to do a very exciting Utah Cities quiz. We got a great bunch of scallywags in the galleys tonight. We will figure out who's going.
Man, we got a full house, baby.
We got a full house. Full house. Clay, what's your first song here?
Full house of white dudes.
At least I'm playing a couple female artists tonight.
Yes, we try. The music is how we diversify.
Rufus featuring Shaka Khan. Sweet thing. Always good.
Shaka Khan. She is a hockey fan. Of course, her music's great. The song is Sweet Thing. We'll be back. 2 songs set. After this, we come back with Utah Cities quiz. We'll figure out who's going to take Ryan's place here tonight. Rob, way to go to figure out Brandon, Salt Lake City. 2 songs set. We come back with Utah Cities quiz. We love you all. Keep hanging out. Pauly Shore.
You guys all mute yourselves during this time or what?
Shut the fuck up, Jim.
Love me now, I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing. Oh, you know you're my everything. Oh, sweet thing. Oh, you know you're my everything. Yes, you.
1 minute and 30 second song. You'll love it. Oh my God. We got through 3 beautiful songs, slow jams here tonight on Polyester Blend. All slow jams. That was Kindness. Killing Him with Kindness. G Up before that.
Yeah. Hey, that was really good. Everything was great. All 3. Good job.
All things are great.
I thoroughly have enjoyed this theme tonight, sir.
I think it's an evergreen. I know
we could kind of go into that anytime we want. Speaking of evergreens, it's time for what up.
Well, hold on. Ready to play.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I jump over? You got like one of your little special
Yes, we
no
must
permission segments that I don't know about.
We must go live to Santa Pinata. Santa Pinata, what do you have to say?
God, no, please, no.
No, we don't have a no. We don't.
Weezer Pepper.
I do want to quickly apologize. I will say that we have to bump before that Noy, and then before that Sweet Rufus, all that stuff.
Jerky's lighting up my phone, texting that he's got a shot.
I know. I'm trying. There was so much going on during that break. It was driving me fucking nuts. God bless, Pat. I love you. You got it done. You got the quiz done, but let's get it a half hour before the show starts because I just had to do that.
Got that. See, Pat, I started at 7:49. I got all my shit done.
You got all shit done. It wasn't good, but he got it done.
Wasn't good.
Really quickly, we should apologize. I'm so sorry, Weezer Pepper. I know that you've been waiting for a couple weeks now to do your segment. Weezer Pepper's top 3 2013 Weezer Casino shows.
Damn it. We're going to just have to push it to next week.
I have been waiting for some time, just like I waited outside of Portland, Maine's Exhibit Hall to see Weezer play in their entirety the Sweater Song performed in 4 different languages in 2015. I'm sorry, Weezer. We will have to get to that next week. Just like I am making an announcement here tonight, we will get to the Relic next week. We don't have time to talk about 1997's The Relic this week. We have plenty of time next week to talk about it. We will talk about it then. In the meantime, breaking news. We have a shop entry, a competitor for you Shop Bro tonight, but that's going to be pushed to the Limp Bizkit crew. All right, you miscreant, Robert Girk. We will get to that in the Limp Bizkit crew. You can't
Comes
challenge.
in here looking to shut down the rate of play.
You can't get in the way of that. Now here's what we're going to do. We've got a lot of segments left, so we got to start moving here. We got to start cooking. Here's what we're going to do. We got everybody here. Everybody who's not Clayton or Jeremy.
When did you guys even start this show? Aren't you supposed to start at 8 usually?
Wow, Jim's coming in.
Lewis, by default, your winner of tonight's Giants versus Dodgers quiz.
Hi, you know the
That's
show
right.
you guys have done 82 times and I never watch it? I'm just going to show up and shit on it.
You know how much
I watch it all the time. I've never been a guest.
Oh, sorry.
we have so much content every week, Jim. You blow your mind. It blow your mind how much content we have every week.
Yeah, no, we got a lot of content.
A lot of
Skip
content.
Patterson from Default Magazine is going to
Default Magazine.
We got a lot to get to. Now, here's the deal. We're going to get to a very special segment right now, and it has a theme song. And let me tell you right now, I'm gonna assign the task right now because after tonight, he's clear. He's done his duty. He filled in for Clayton, and he fucked up. He can fill in for Ryan, but he's got all the lifelines. So, Gerke, you have a team of 1,000 dead souls, 1,000 dead souls on Zoom here tonight to help you. And what are you like? Oh, Gerke's like, what are they helping me in? Oh, I don't know. It has a theme song, and it goes like this. We build up. We catalog the knowledge. We go city by city, mostly on Wikipedia. But when we put it together, it comes together and it's beautiful. And it's something called The City's Quiz is a quiz between Clayton and normally Ryan. But this week's going to be a little different. It's going to be Gerke and a bunch of lifelines. So don't worry. We'll get back to the normal.
Terrible.
We're going to get back to the normal format when Ryan's back. Stick with us. Thanks for watching Polyester Blend. City's Quiz is a quiz. It's a quiz about knowledge of a state that's getting overpopulated. I was joking before I could say my final lyric. People, it's time for another edition of Utah City's Quiz. Utah City's Quiz. A hell of a quiz. A hell of a quiz.
I mean, just talk about one of the greatest undertakings in human history.
Absolutely.
You know?
There's
penicillin. There's the Great Wall of China.
Right.
Utah City's Quiz.
Writing Stussies for 12 hours. All those are in the same upper echelon. Gerke, are you with us, or have you been hauled away finally by the authorities?
I'm here. All
right, now don't fuck this up. Okay? Don't fuck this up.
A lot of pressure.
You are taking Ryan's spot, but you have the entire army of Husky Souls here tonight. That includes, but not limited to, Louis Godfrey, Robert Nelson. Who else is here? Jim's here. Mal somewhere in the background. Who am I missing? Blake is somewhere, I think. I mean, he might have left.
So we got Bobby G and the Husky Bunch.
Unfortunately,
that's the name of my next band.
That's what it sounds like. Gentlemen.
Hey, Robert and Clayton, you're going to need paper and a pen at some point.
And everyone else should get it too. Everyone else should get it too. I'm saying that right now.
Give me a second then. Should I do it now?
Yes. Pat, I'm gonna say something right now. Pat, we're gonna switch it. You go first, then me, then you, then me, then me, then you. So kind of a switch.
Sounds good.
I'll tell you when to go when you need to go. And I'm not talking the toilet. Here's the deal. This is a quiz between two people. Tonight, Gerke and the Army of Idiots, the Army of Schlubs, and Clayton, his own Army of Schlub. Now, what happens in this quiz? Each person gets one question. After that, if they don't get it right for 1 full point, the other person could steal for 0.5. There's lifelines involved. There's 5 official questions, then a bonus. Tonight, a doozy of a bonus. I will say, Pat, that was what kind of threw me off. I'm proud of you. It's a robust final question, Pat. Your thoughts before we do it here.
I say bring it, gentlemen.
Bring it.
We got some interesting things going on tonight.
This is very exciting stuff. Some of the hardest he's ever worked in his life.
Excited.
And that's not saying much because he was supposed to save people from a mountain tonight. And he said, I just, as long as I can get back to my ice cream in about 30 minutes. Clay, you won last week's quiz. Okay?
Yeah.
That's a fact. A lot of people don't like that that's a fact, but it is a fact. That means you get to go first in the coin flip. The reason we do a coin flip is because we have 5 questions, so there's an odd number, and that means that someone needs to go first in question number 5. We leave it up to a coin flip. The score right now in the general quiz, you can see it on your screen, 17-16. Clayton's up 17-16. Before we get to the coin flip, you might be wondering, what's the quiz this week, Ryan? What do we even talk about? What are we doing here? What are we doing? The quiz this week, White Mesa. We already did that last week. Let me really quickly.
I don't have any questions about White Mesa.
Midvale!
Yeah. Wow.
Midvale.
A rare Salt Lake County.
As you can see,
town, and also, I don't have to recuse myself.
That's right. You have found yourself a new profession. They do not let inmates at Salt Lake County Jail do the city's quiz, so the fact that you could do it now on your probation
so exciting.
Makes me very excited. Clay.
Is that real?
Jim just coming in with the expert commentary today.
Clay's, yeah. Jim's coming in with like, how about I throw this little ratchet in what they're doing here tonight? Here's the deal. We have a very exciting quiz. I'm going to find all the fucking shit. God damn it. All right, here's the deal. I must open this. We do the coin flip. Clay, as you know, we've been doing the old coin flip along with the new coin flip. The old coin flip along with the new one. What do you want for your choice? Do you want the old goofy son of a bitch one? Or do you want the new high-tech talkie one?
Never go to the talkie one.
Oh, you always, you don't like the talkie one.
I hit like 20 in a row on the old school.
Really? God bless you, Clay. I'm just setting these things up real quick so we have them after we come back. All right. Clay wants the old one. Mm-hmm. We will see. What do you want after I tell you here? Clay, that is not the right screen. It is not the right one. There's so much going on here.
Hold on, I'm mind melding.
So much.
My
Clay,
favorite app.
You've thought about it?
Favorite app.
What do you want?
Don't
Heads or
tails? Heads.
Heads? Ow!
Turn it up.
Clay, for the command of let's see what the other one would have done for you. You said heads. Let's see what the talkie one says.
Achievement unlocked. Baby steps.
You
voiceover. Click to flip.
You just wanted to hear that click to flip shit.
We have got you won back-to-back coin flip winning. So that means you go first in question number 5. But gentlemen, as I like to do, a new trend here on Polyester Blend, I like to give you an oeuvre of what the community of Midvale is all about. That is why I show you this clip from baseball players in the 1960s in Midvale. This old, beautiful footage.
Wow.
That looks like everybody in our Zoom waiting to help out on the quiz here tonight. They unbutton their shirts. I mean, Midvale in the 60s, man. Come on now. Look at that. They got a watermelon. Future Husky boy. Also, we go to Cheers to You in Midvale for the Arm Wrestling Championship in 2016. Gentlemen, what is this, 12-minute video of arm wrestling that you should definitely check out, giving you a sense of the fine people of Midvale. But gentlemen, these questions have nothing to do with that. They have nothing to do with that. The first question in
arm wrestling in 2016.
The first question, in fact, is written by failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer. Pat, you've got the first question, and it goes to Clayton. What is that question?
Well, I think we've all wondered what the United Police Department is.
Oh.
You see these United Police cars
the
all around.
Unified Police Department?
Yes, unified.
No, United is a different one.
Unified.
Okay,
Police Department.
Yes.
It serves
Not the militia.
Yeah.
It serves the unincorporated Salt Lake County and the communities of Midvale, Cooperton, Holiday, Kearns, Magna, Mill Creek, Butterfield Canyon. And they are policed by the Unified Police Department.
Yes.
Who represents and funds UPD? Is it A, CBI Security Services, B, Utah Department of Corrections, Division of Institutional Operations, C. SUNY LLC, an Atlanta hedge fund, or D. Salt Lake County.
All right. Real quick. God bless you, Patrick. God bless you, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, you usually bring them, don't you?
Pat, I love you. Clay, go ahead. What do you think here, bud? Do you want a lifeline? Do you want a lifeline?
No. Okay.
Do you want to explain a lot here?
Unless I have, like, if I am wrong with this, like, my understanding of the world is completely messed up. So, I will give you I'll give you infinite props if I'm incorrect. Salt Lake County runs Unified Police.
And why do you think you might have the inside knowledge, Clay?
I worked for Salt Lake County for a long time.
All right, would Gerke have totally known that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a Ryan Bradford.
I know. Bradford would have been the SUNY LLC, an Atlanta hedge fund.
That's really sweet, though.
That's hot. That's a good question. I appreciate it.
I will say for a minute I was thinking like, well, what if he's wrong? It's not.
I know. That's why it was one of those things. I was like, if I'm wrong, it's like my whole world is shook.
Congratulations, sir.
All right.
And
You
now,
almost got
now
me
my
to say
question will
SUNY.
be is what intersection is the red Ford at in Midvale right now?
Let me tell you this. Gerke, if Clayton was just playing T-ball, okay? So he just got a T-ball question.
Whoa.
You're playing super fast pitch baseball where there's a gun with it pointed at your head. Okay, so that's the difference between
That's why
questions.
he's got unlimited lifelines.
That's what I'm best at. This is what I'm best at. This is what
Now,
I
you have unlimited lifelines. You represent Ryan Bradford tonight. Robert Gerke, here's a snapshot of Midvale life in the form of a YouTube video I show you right now.
This White Mesa at the bottom.
No, it doesn't. God damn it. That's right, Gerke.
My question is going to be what song is playing in the back?
Gerke! This is a great little snapshot of life in Midvale, Utah from the YouTube channel of Devin White, a local in Midvale. Gerke, I noticed that the song, it says here at the bottom, I made this vid back in November. The song is mine. So, of course, Gerke, I had to go on a little bit of deep dive on Devin White's YouTube channel. Gerk, it turns out that not only is he a musician, but he also, which is really cool, proud of Dev, keep going, keep being a musician, but he also puts up short clips of comedy from short clips of comedy movies on his YouTube. I'm serious, Gerk. He does. He does. He really does put up short clips from comedy movies. But I'm not asking you that question. Gerk, my question for you involves, I got to hide this thing, so I'm going to put the map back on. Gerk, my question involves this. The last video I saw posted by Devin White about his music, it's entitled Blank. What is it, Key, Jeremy? Is that what we discussed? Is that what we decided on? Key.
Yes, it was a key.
Blank.
It's a jam.
Blank Key Jam Sesh. S-E-S-H. Gerke, just listen to this for a second. This is Blank Key, musical key, Jam Sesh. Listen to it for a second. This is Devin White. Okay, Gerk. Gerk, my question for you. It says Blank Key Jam Sesh. Kirky, my question for you: the blank refers to what key of music what key in music is that reference to? Is that music in the key of
Salt Lake County.
D key? So the musical D. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jeremy, can you give me a D?
Schlegel,
Give me a D.
you left. We might need a sidebar here.
No, I did the right one's on here. The right one's on here.
Wait, did you consult Jeremy? You consulted
Yeah, I had
Jeremy,
to consult Jeremy. What do I know anything about music? The right. What the right key is on here, Jeremy. You can text me.
Within a half step.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just know that it has a number sign next to it. A number sign next to it. Okay.
Oh, well,
okay. So
that helps. Actually.
So there you go. It has a number sign next to it, meaning it's in the key.
It's a sharp.
It's a sharp key. All right, come on now, Jeremy. You got to hold my hand the whole way through this thing. What key, sharp key, is that last jam session played in? I'll give you another little second here of it. Just couple seconds. What was that, Girk? Any lifelines? What do you want?
I played instruments for a while. I think there's an F sharp and an E sharp, but I don't know if the others are sharp. I would say E sharp, but I'm going to use a lifeline. I'm going to go to who wants it.
You got to think of who's a musician. Who's a musician here? Anyone a musician? We don't have a lot of musicians.
Me and Clayton are the two people.
You got nothing. You got no musicians.
I was pointing to Mallory, but then she ran away.
I can't use Jeremy, right?
Nope, Jeremy's out because he helped with the question.
Lewis, you want to help us out here? Lewis?
I am the most tone deaf person alive. You don't want to ask me this.
A man
I'm
reaches
completely
for help, and no one reaches out back. Do it alone or just take a guess.
Fuck it. We're going live.
Going live.
It's B. It's the E sharp.
E sharp. E sharp. Just like this is. Oh, actually, that's not an E sharp, so you're wrong.
Oh, that was a B flat.
Clay dog.
That was the infamous Brown note. I mean, I got to think the way that thing had me going like this. I mean, I was even thinking maybe it was in drop D. So I was thinking it was D.
D. Gentlemen, listen to it. Gentlemen, this is in the sound of failure sharp.
Oh.
No one gets a point. Devin, keep going with your bad self. Take care of those Wildcats. Maybe don't take videos or try to touch them.
So it was F. No one plays songs in G.
No, it was G sharp.
Ah,
Credit to Clayton, he actually picked a note that has a sharp.
God bless. Gurky.
You didn't have a sharp.
No, but Gurky didn't do much, right? Gurky didn't do. He really.
I have. So.
Fine, we'll talk about it.
B to C and E to F are both only a half step.
God bless. God bless. All right. The next question comes from our good friend, Patrick Munger. What do you got for Clay? The next question for Clay.
All right, Clayton.
How do you spell Midvale?
What county is Midvale in?
Bullshit.
Come on, Gurky. All right. Several movies have been filmed in Midvale, Utah, including the interior of an old-fashioned drugstore by the name of Vincent Drug. Which of these movies were not filmed in Midvale, Utah? Is it A, Sandlot, B, Gentlemen Broncos, C, The Stand, D, I Love Trouble, or E, Halloween 4, The Return of Mike Myers?
Well, okay, so none of these movies were exclusively in Midvale anyway.
Pat is asking which one of these was not filmed in Midvale. Is that correct? Correct, Pat.
That is correct.
No scene in the movie was filmed in Midvale.
Correct.
Or miniseries.
Correct, Jeremy.
Girk, you got lifelines. So far, you got nothing. Bagels, dude. Bagels.
It's Clayton's question, right?
It's Clayton's question. So fuck you, Gurky. You're right. Keep being silent. Clayton.
I just want to say, can I say something?
No!
Patrick, excellent question. I am very excited to see the answer to this.
Yeah, there you go.
I have thoughts.
So,
why is all of a sudden he's a heel turn? Earlier he was like, this is wrong. This is why you guys are bad. And then Jim comes in like, great job. Oh, it's because he's complimenting Pat.
One of these movies I watched recently was Sandlot, 'cause my son loves baseball. Now,
that sounds like
everyone
insider
knows-
baseball.
Everyone knows the main set of that show is in Glendale, not in Midvale. But that doesn't mean that there's not the whole thing. There's the pool scene. I don't know if that's the Midvale pool.
Questions.
I know what pool that's in.
Questions.
The Murray pool. Anyway,
I have something to say. It's not a hint. My mom was in one of these movies.
Oh!
then it's definitely Halloween 4. Return
Let
of
me
Mike.
just tell you, Jim, you walked into that. I think Clayton has plenty of knowledge of the whereabouts of your mom. All right, hello here.
I'm gonna pump you.
Can Clayton use lifelines or only Gurky this?
Yeah, do I get any lifelines?
Yeah, you've got lifelines.
Oh, Matthews, what's up?
All aboard!
Jeremy.
Why did you ask Jim?
I'm not allowed.
No,
I thought you'd ask Jim.
Jim is the one you would ask.
Jim, was your mother's movie filmed in Midvale?
Oh, I don't know where it was filmed.
Oh, well, you're useless. All right, now that
I assume, it's got to not be the right answer because Pat's not going to. If Pat's going to pull out a trick one, it's going to be The Sandlot.
Right, that's
as
what
like
that's
someone
what I've been
something
thinking.
that everyone knows is filmed in Utah but wasn't filmed in Midvale.
Whoa!
But The Stand.
But also, it's a sucking you in because everyone knows that Sandlot's in Glendale. So you would pick Sandlot, and then boom, something was filmed in Midvale, like the sex scene or something. So,
I also think that he wouldn't choose Gentlemen Broncos
No,
or Halloween
nobody
4: The
laughed
Return
on
of
that
Mike
one,
Myers as fake outs.
Right.
So would
So I love
The sex scene with Jim's mom was filmed in Midvale. Is that what you just?
Hello!
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. All right.
Wow.
Biggs is what the movie was called.
You're killing me, Biggs. All right. So you're saying The Stand, or you're saying I Love Trouble?
I'm saying she was in The Stand. It's
Okay.
not the right answer. I'm pretty sure The Stand is not the right answer.
And that helps Gurky. That eliminates one for him, too.
Are we supposed to go offline for these hints?
No, I'm just asking
no,
you to give me your best guess, and I'm going to use it as an
knowledge.
I would guess. Do you have to go with the one I guess?
No,
I'm
he,
gonna
do-
guess-
no, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Definitely not Gentlemen Broncos. Definitely not The Stand. Or that could.
I'm kind of in between I Love Trouble and Sandlot.
All right, rate of play. Rate of play.
I Love Trouble or Sandlot.
Rate of
Give
play.
me your pick.
Sandlot.
Sandlot it is. Hey,
Locked
Sandlot.
in for Sandlot.
Only because of the sex scene.
Let me tell you right now.
Oh boy, I don't like it.
The Curse of the Claybino talks about Babe Ruth, which is in Sandlot. But the first part of Curse of the Claybino is the curse.
Sorry. Also, we gave Gurky lots of hints there.
I get another Salt Lake County question, please.
All right. So Sandlot, the pool was Leighton Surf and Swim.
Oh,
I was kind of on the bubble about that one. The Stand I knew was. I was thinking Gentlemen Broncos. I Love Trouble was filmed out at the Copper Pit and in downtown. I don't know about Halloween 4, so and I can't go to Jeremy. Rob, you want to be a lifeline?
Rob's like, I don't care.
All right. So let's go. It's kind of a 50-50 here. I'm going to go with I Love Trouble.
I was going to be my second pick.
I Love Trouble.
First, but it was, yeah.
I love great content. That's why we do Polyester Blend every single week, Monday at 8 o'clock. Utah City's quiz being one of the best of them. Pat writes one of the great questions of our century. Pat, what sound effect do you think I should play?
It's the very happy one.
It's funny. I was thinking.
I must say, as you and Jim labored over that, I really thought you were gonna land on "I Love Trouble" because I thought Sandlot had like already been eliminated, and then
No.
suddenly you guys went back to the Sandlot.
That sucked me in with that that juicy fruit, that one that's like it's not gonna be this, but maybe it is, and if it is, that's really cool.
I was thinking of a totally different movie. That's not what I thought I Love Trouble.
Also, was this filmed in Utah at all?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Not
it
at
wasn't.
all.
That does not look like Utah skyline.
I was thinking of A Life Less Ordinary with Ewan McGregor and Cameron Diaz.
Quick side note, in the background of every Polyester Blend is this signed picture of George Wilbur portraying Mike Myers that Ryan Bradford, who's not here tonight, got me because, Clay, we happened to stay at the El Cortez in Las Vegas when Wilbur was doing autographs, and Ryan and I were like, why is this guy important? He was the Mike Myers for all the Utah Halloween movies. That's why he is in the background of Polyester Blend, a part of Utah legendary Midvale stuff. Great job, Patrick. The next
I
one.
Love Trouble was the right answer. I was in the bathroom, sorry.
That's all right. Sometimes you get the runs when you watch this kind of show, all right?
My dream for coming on this show is to get a "that's all right" when I apologize.
That's all right. No, it's fine. I Love Trouble. I Love Toilets is the name of Jim's autobiography. Let's go to the next question. The next one's for Gurky, not.
Yeah.
And Gurky, I must show you this. I must show you this. I must show you this. Gurky, do you know what this is?
That's the Midvale City Performing Arts and Community Center.
Copy.
Boom! I got it.
That's it.
That was harder than Clayton's first question.
All right, Gurky, for 400 points. It's a runaway. You've won the quiz. What do we say we do with Clayton's car that we have currently towed in outside a demolition place? No, we don't have any of that. Gurky, you're right. But my question is not just about that, Gurk. My question is about this. Gurky, that is, of course, the Midvale Performing Arts Center, which you got so great. Bonus points for that. Gurky, after being closed for the COVID pandemic, it opened up recently this August. This August, Gurk. Okay?
Okay.
They opened up with a comedy theatrical thing. I'm just going to say comedy theatrical performance. Okay? What I noticed is that Russell Crowe, famed actor, was in a movie version of this theatrical, not a hard just one for one, but he did the same story that they did a comedy version of, okay? They did this, he was in a real version, a serious, they did a comedy, not of, I'm just saying, okay? Okay?
All right. I think I follow.
So what I'm saying is that there's a connection between the first Midvale comedy theatrical opening at Midvale Performing Arts and Russell Crowe's filmography. Okay?
Sure.
So I'm asking, I'm going to show you four Russell Crowe movies. Okay? You tell me which one was the theatrical comedy that was the first one performed at the Midvale Performing Arts Center since the beginning of COVID. Are you ready for this?
Oh my God.
You ready for this?
Well, I guess.
Which one of these Russell Crowe movies, not necessarily a one for one, but which one of the movies that Russell Crowe was in also was the comedy one? So here, I give you four options. Was it A, Les Miserables? Miserables. Was it B, Robin Hood? Was it C, Gladiator? Or was it D, The Insider?
You can't help but laugh with D.
No. Insider, it was just, I could have been because I'm remembering how funny that performance was, Clay. It was really a funny performance.
Isn't it the one about smoking?
Which lifelines do I have? Rob.
I got all of them.
Lifeline.
What do you think, Rob?
Unmute yourself.
Come on, Rob.
So I kind of feel like Les Miserables is sort of I can't imagine Midvale. Well, I mean, Midvale people would probably eat that up.
Rob, what do you think here? You called as a lifeline. It's a serious duty. Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
I don't see how.
I'm leaning toward Gladiator for some reason. I just think it's so fun.
Gladiator. Final answer.
Final answer, the Gladiator. Midvale.
Money.
Midvale. Someone screamed out during the performance, "Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?"
And everyone was like, meh.
And everyone responded back, "That's not what we're talking about. Why did you make that reference?" In fact, sadly, it was not the Gladiator. Gladiator is off the table. Clayton to get 0.5 here. What do you think?
So Russell Crowe was in all these movies?
Yes.
Like, I can't believe they would try
He asks the questions here. Come on.
The Insider was the movie about smoking, right? Anybody?
Yes, it was about the tobacco companies hiding the fact of how...
Michael Mann film about the
no way on God's
60 Minutes investigation.
That Midvale let out with the Insider. It's either Les Mis or Robin Hood. Are we talking that Robin Hood? Is that the 90s one with like the...
Nope. Nothing connected with anything else.
No, it's not the Kevin Costner one. He was in one.
Which was a hell of a comedy and probably played in Midvale.
No, the 90s one had the what was the Australian singer that had the big
Oh!
that one?
Dodgers?
Dodgers what?
Oh! Sorry, Lewis.
Good game, Jim.
Wow, game's over.
Good game, you know. I think I would have gone out if he hadn't showboated the hit.
Yeah, he really did.
God wouldn't have punished him.
It was to the wall. It was to the wall.
It was to the wall. It was.
He hit it exactly the wrong way for how the wind is going. That may have gone out like any other night of the year.
Hold on.
Well,
there were a lot of hard hit balls. Sorry, we'll talk about more about.
We got trivia coming.
I know the sting of a loss is hard, but I'm going to give you a taste of victory right here, Lewis, if you help me out with the answer to this question.
Oh, lifeline, Lewis.
I think it's got to be Les Mis. I mean,
me too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Robin Hood or Les Mis. So let's go with Les Mis. We're going with Les Mis.
Looks like Robin Hood. Robin Hood.
God damn
Sorry.
Oh, I know whether to trust a Dodgers fan or not.
All right, gentlemen.
Probably shouldn't.
I'm going to take this one. Because it goes to Clay, and then we'll come back for Pat's got a fantastic final question. Okay. Gentlemen, let me look to your screen right now. This is for our good friend Clayton. Look at this screen right now.
Oh, the Copper King Mine. That's up in Clayton's neck of the woods.
Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today we're going to Midvale. The first ores out of Bingham went to...
Okay, so I found this video. This gentleman posted a video being like, hey, so we're going to talk about the trains that came out of the mine and went to Midvale. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Let's talk about what's in your basement,
What the fuck do you got going on behind you, dude? And let me show you what he's got going on behind him.
Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. It's the HO layout in my basement of my house. It was once a crawl space. I dug it out and built a railroad in here. It's based on the workings of Bingham Canyon Mine, well, when they had trains up there. And we're going to talk about...
Clay.
We need to get this guy on the show.
I know! Because I already subscribed. Don't think I didn't subscribe already. He does like a little bit of history. He does about his trains. It's everything I want. It's everything I want in YouTube.
Oh man, what a score! You finally. Finally this show pays off. You found the
jackpot. Fucking jackpot. But Clay, my question is about this. Listen to what he says right here.
Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. It's the HO layout.
What did he just say, Clay? What did he just say?
The HO layout.
That's right, Clay. It turns out that this replica of the Big Mine, and he actually brings in some Park City elements and other things about Utah and brings them down to scale. He brings up the HO scale, the most popular in model trains. Clay, the HO scale is something in millimeters to 1 foot. So 1 actual foot, it means this in millimeters, okay? Is that the right way, gentlemen, or is it the opposite?
Jesus Christ. You're really...
Millimeters to 1 foot.
I think we get it. You're not going millimeters to feet.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That would be enormous.
That's what I mean. Opposite.
1 foot
is to this millimeter, okay? The HO scale, the most popular. Clayton, you can use the lifeline. My question for you, what is the HO scale? Is it Les Miserables? Is it A, 1.5 millimeter to 1 foot? Is it 3.5 millimeter to 1 foot? Is it 5.5 millimeter to 1 foot or 7.5? You have lifelines. There is the model in the background. There is the model in the background. What do you think it is? Here are your options again. Les Miserables. We have this. What do you want? Use your lifelines.
I need to go with Robbie Rob.
Oh, that's a great choice, Robbie Rob.
1.5.
That was the noise. 1 point.
Well, let's think. 50 millimeters. Like a millimeter is like this. So like 50 millimeters is going to be like. Yeah, okay. 1.5.
1.5, which is A.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Lifelines are open. Gurky, 1.5's off. What do you want?
I mean, I feel pretty strongly about 5.5, but I'm thinking about so that would mean a 100-yard football field is 300 feet, which would mean it's 300 millimeters, which would mean it's 3 centimeters. That sounds about right. Okay. Does anybody want to be a lifeline? Jim, you're my lifeline.
Jim,
what do you think?
I have not been paying attention to any
All
of
right, good job, Lewis. You're my lifeline.
Louis!
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention either.
All right, great job.
We're gonna go with C. We're gonna go with C.
C. I want to thank the lifelines right now for taking their responsibility seriously here tonight. I respect how much.
I just hope I never actually need a real lifeline because I'm a dead man.
I've already saved one life. Well, almost saved.
The HO scale for model trains, the most popular version of this scale, is in fact 3.5 millimeters.
I was gonna say that. Damn it.
Know your model trains, gentlemen.
Clayton.
But don't worry, it comes down to the final question, which is a doozy. Written by our good friend Patrick Munger. Get your pencils, get your material to write down on. Patrick, take it away.
Instead of the closest pin this week, you'll have to get your pens out to answer these rapid questions. The player with the most correct answers wins.
Oh.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
You write them down. The person who gets the most correct answers wins tonight's Utah Cities quiz. Robert Gerke in the place of Ryan Bradford, trying to make up for the time he fucked up for Clayton. What do we got?
All right. Question 1. Don Leslie Lind. He was born May 18th, 1930 in Midvale, Utah.
God damn it, Pat! God damn it!
Hold on.
Say it again, Pat. Say it again.
And a former Navy officer. What are you shopping for?
I just tried to. You cut out for a second. Repeat that question.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Don
you just cut out.
Leslie Lind.
Yes.
Born May 18th, 1930 in Midvale, Utah, is an American scientist and a former naval officer, aviator, and NASA astronaut. Lind worked on Apollo 11 in what capacity? Is it A, communicator, B, project manager, or C, head engineer? You just write your answer down, guys.
A, B, or C. What did he do?
Question 2. Which of these companies does not operate out of Midvale, Utah? Is it A, Overstock, B, Savage, or C, Patagonia?
I love it, Pat. I love it, Pat. I love what you're doing.
Question 3. There have been several famous pro football players born and raised in Midvale, Utah. Which one of these players was not one of them? Is it A, Kent Ryan, B, Josh Savage, C, Scott Young, or D, Christian Jensen?
I've never heard of any.
Who the fuck are any of those people?
Which of these are not a Pro
football
Bowl?
did they play? Oh, they played NFL?
Question number 4. You just read 4 names. 3 of them were pro football players. For the next question, I will make up 3 fake names, with one of them being one of the actual football players. Which of the following 4 is the real player? You are allowed to change your previous answer after reading this clue.
Christ almighty.
Is it A, Christian Jensen, B, Scott Young, C, Greg Hale, or D, Corbin Allred?
Which one of those is real?
I don't understand what the hell's going on right here.
Just answer the question.
Which one of those is real?
Question, one of them was fake. This one
Clay,
was real.
fake? Which one is the fake
Got
one?
it.
Which
Got it.
one's the real one?
Got it.
It didn't have
Question number 5. Richard Allen Ducher is an American independent filmmaker who produces, writes, directs, edits, and frequently stars in his own films.
I
He
thought you were
is
going
well
to say
known.
frequently jinx at juniors.
We've talked about him on this show a lot.
He is well known in the LDS faith, and his movies revolve around LDS themes. Which of these are not one of Ducher's films?
Dutcher.
I like Ducher.
Don't just go with full on doucher.
Dude, I was gonna say, dude, known for his
don't beat around the bush,
Facebook rants.
All right. So which one of these is not one of his films? Is it A, It's Army, or C, The Laughing Game?
Boys at the Bar, God's Army, The Laughing Game. And now, is this which one is real or which one is fake?
Which one is fake?
Are we paying attention to punctuation here on these?
All these were I copied and pasted from what Pat has given me. All right. Do we do it again, Pat, or does everyone feel good? Everyone feel good?
We're good.
Okay. Pat, I feel like going into this, Gurky was down. So Gurky, I think you should show first. Okay. Pat, you tell Gurky if he's right or wrong. Gurk, go ahead and show it.
Should we go question by question?
Sure. No, let's do question. Let's do a question. That's a good point. Let's do question by question. Take it, Pat. Take it question by question. We'll get the answers.
All right.
Gurky always has to go first.
Don Leslie Lind was
an engineer.
Gurky. He was a fungineer.
You don't get to criticize my hand.
What do you think it is, Clayton?
C, engineer.
He was a communicator.
Oh, okay.
I also had C engineer, so I was.
No points so far. No points so far.
No blood loss.
Next one.
Question 2. Which company does not operate out of Midvale?
So I originally said Overstock, and then I was going to go Savage, and then I went back to Overstock.
And I said Patagonia.
Oh, somebody is correct. And that is Clayton.
Clayton, who's already up in the quiz, 1-0. Next question.
All right. Which one of these guys is not an NFL pro football player?
Ken Ryan, that guy never made it to the NFL. He's a piece of garbage.
Ooh.
I said Kristen Jensen because no one spelled her name.
Correct, my friend. 2 in a row.
Oh no! Oh no! This could get away from Gurky. Gurky needs to go on a run here.
It's over. All I can get is a tie, and he's already ahead. So.
Well, there's fuck. Let's see what.
Let's.
All right. So which one of these players?
I said Greg Hale.
Which one of these players is an actual NFL football player?
Corbin, baby. Corbin.
You're both wrong.
Scott Young.
Scott Young.
And the final one.
And the final one where Clayton can only win. Which one of these movies is not one of his movies?
So I remember this movie where you think it's a girl clown and it's a boy clown and it's The Laughing Game.
I also said The Laughing Game. C.
This is not. You both are correct.
Yeah.
You save a little bit of dignity. Clayton Scribner, you are in fact this week's Polyester Blend Utah City's quiz winner, making an additional push. Now, remember.
Do I get a K5 or what?
Now, here's what's beautiful is that you are now up to, in fact, 18. 18, dude. Now, here's what the most fucked up part is. This is what's fucked up about it. Is that, in fact, because we were going against lesser talent in Gurky, it's now back tied to 16-16. That's unbelievable. I cannot believe this. So it is 16-16. You get -1 for beating Gurky, which is pretty... I mean, it's really not that hard when you think about who Gurky is. So, I am so sorry to say it is a tie game, 16-16. We go to a quick music break. We come back with the Limp Bizkit crew. We come back with a quick, I'm just playing one song. Lewis, Jim, get ready. We must answer the final questions about the wonderful Dodgers Giants. We are just playing one song. I just have to pee really quickly, so we'll be right back. One quick song. And we come right back. That song, in fact, is going to be from our good friends at... Who should I play for this? I'm not going to play the whole song. I'm going to play 3 to 4 minutes of this. Funkadelic, I'll stay. Polyester Blend, stick around. Giants versus Dodgers, action trivia quiz. Coming right back after this, and we end the show. We love you. Polyester Blend, 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Pauly Shore.
done. Oh, my boy, when she returns, she wants to come home, keeps me hanging on. I'll stay.
Beautiful. All right. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Ooh, one of the greatest songs, in my opinion. Funkadelic. I'll stay. Love that song. Love all of you for being here, a part of Polyester Blend. Slow jams being the songs tonight. Clay, what'd you think about that? Huh? What are we doing?
I think Charlie took over his account. Look at the name.
Ta-da, dude. He's taken over for a while now. Is he gone? Is he dead? Lost him. He's probably all gone for. People, but we're not gone for because we have a very exciting moment here on Polyester Blend to end things. The giant triumphant moment of Polyester Blend. We go to the Limp Bizkit crew. Let's see where it is. Boom. We are in the Limp Bizkit crew. No Husky Boy of the show has been awarded yet. We will get to that later on here tonight. What's very exciting is that we have two boys who are working hard. Let me just say this right now. You guys are both working hard. You got a lot of things going on, but you made time for Polyester Blend tonight. So I say I love you and nothing but respect for both of you. But that doesn't mean I don't make you this graphic. In the first ever, let me show you this. This is our theme song for whenever we have action. Let me get to it. It's right here. Whenever we do, it's the Kathy show. We just play Kathy. We love it so much. People, we must go to it.
To satisfy your intellectual need. Do you want action?
Action, everybody! Action! So far tonight, Lewis and Jim went head-to-head. Let me show this graphic for both of you.
You got the Dodgers hat backwards. That can't be a good omen.
Well,
no, that can't be a good omen at all.
It looks like that's what did Lewis in. Lewis on the left.
It wasn't the wind, it was the backwards hat.
Jim on the right. This is the first ever edition of Action Trivia. The game where Lewis and Jim go head-to-head. They're both respectively one a Dodger Jim fan, one a Dodger Jim fan, one a fan of the Dodgers. Lewis.
One a Dodger Jim fan, one a giant Lewis fan.
Got a lot going on here, right, Jim? We can't all be on top of it over there. We can't be all on top of it. The Giants fan, Jim. The Dodgers fan, Lewis. They go head-to-head. They've written questions for each other. Now, this might be a little bit more salt in the wound than we kind of knew it would go this way. One of them, we would know that maybe it would have gone into extra innings, but we knew one of them would actually be a loser here tonight. We must go to him first. Lewis, your Dodgers came out strong in game 2. Made it think could be a runaway. Jim wanted 2-1 odds. He thought it was such an inevitable thing that his team would lose. Give us your thoughts on the loss of the Dodgers here real quick.
Absolute defensive clinic by both teams tonight. I highly recommend everyone go watch Brandon Crawford's leaping grab to rob Mookie Betts of runs.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a hard one. I'm sorry I was such a shitty lifeline in the last quiz. My phone was blowing up.
Understandable.
Yeah. But, I'm just going to repeat what Dave Roberts said last year about the Braves when the Dodgers were down 3-1. They got to beat us one more time.
There it is, brother. That's all you can ask for. Now the spoils go to the victor. Jim, your thoughts real quickly on the Giants winning here tonight.
You know, I gave it 2-1 odds because I realized coming into this game last 2 days, I was already thinking about this series as 2-1 Dodgers and preparing myself for some kind of comeback. And so coming into tonight, I was thinking all gravy. And yeah,
too modest. Too modest.
One more game. The Dodgers are lucky they've got Tony Gonsolin in their back pocket here to pitch in Game 4. Oh my goodness.
We'll find out. We will find out here.
Cat daddy, baby. Cat daddy.
Hey, you.
We'll find out. Now, because I think we should do it this way. Because Lewis's team lost, I think that he should be on the chopping block first. Does that sound right, gentlemen? That Jim should ask a Dodgers question first? Does that sound good?
Sure.
Let's try it that way. We're going to go head-to-head. Jim will ask Dodger trivia for Lewis. Lewis will ask Giants trivia for Jim. Jim, ask away.
Oh, am I reading it? Okay.
Yeah, I got your questions too.
Okay. I'm going to read it from the email I sent you.
And I copied and pasted. We're ready to go.
Is Limp Bizkit crew mean that we're not on the actual program?
Oh, no, we're live, baby. We're still live. But we're on the...
What does that mean?
We're in the after hours where we all just hang out.
I love how he's come on the program to deconstruct the entire program.
So the actual show is over.
You know, it's the first time I've been invited on, and, you know, I thought I was going to be on the main event.
That's not true. You've been invited 1,000 times, all right? Let's be clear about that. And it's not. By the way, this ain't your first time on the show. Let's be clear about that. All right, go ahead, my friend.
I need to preface mine with noting that any true fan shouldn't have a problem spelling the name of his heroes. Thus, correct spelling of the names of the players is required for full marks on all these questions.
Brutal.
I would just like to point out that I am the world's worst speller. So that's, I'm already fucked.
So there's plenty of opportunity for partial credit on all of these.
Oh, what a dick.
So if you put together extra hard questions for me that are all or nothing, you could definitely squeak out a victory here. Here's question 1. In dominant fashion, the San Francisco Giants won the World Series 3 times in the 2010s. While it may seem counterintuitive in hindsight, the Dodgers tried in each of these seasons. Who was their starting pitcher on opening day in each of these 3 seasons? Please correctly identify the years for each of these seasons as well as the starting pitcher for the Dodgers on opening day.
Well, 2014 has to be Clayton Kershaw.
Jim?
Do I give correct answers as he goes or after he's done?
What do you feel? You tell me.
Oh, I'm the quizmaster.
You are the quizmaster.
Correct. I'm just going to assume you can spell that.
ClaytonKershw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you guys are hard.
The other 2. Oh, shit. That was a time when I wasn't watching a ton of baseball either.
Does he get lifelines?
It's up to Jim. But if Jim allows it for Lewis, Jim has to have it as well.
Are they different all 3 years?
Let's take a look at the question. It does not specify.
Oh, technicality here.
So I'm going to go ahead and say 2012. So 2014 was Kershaw. I'm going to say 2012 was Clayton Kershaw again.
You are correct. Well, sorry, did you want me to let you do the sound effect?
No, I like you saying it, then I do the sound effect.
Okay.
In 2010, ooh, that's a tough one. Was it Kershaw again? I'll just ride the hot hand.
It was not. This is where the question gets tricky. Kershaw had the second start for the Dodgers that year. He was already established as their ace, but for whatever reason, and this is where the spelling comes into effect too, Vicente Padilla was the Dodgers opening day starter in 2010.
I remember Vicente Padilla. Interesting. Okay.
Vicente, not Vincente, Vicente.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a loss for Lou. First question.
I'm willing to give partial credit. He got Clayton Kershaw. I mean, that he was going to get part of that.
Lou, I mean,
During
Clay.
the years that the Giants won the World Series.
Clay, what do you want? What do you want, Clay? Is he gone? Clay, are you here?
I'm right here.
What do you think? Partial credit, no credit?
Partial credit.
Okay, 0.5 says Clay.
Yeah, so Jim didn't even tell him the years. So that was like a little Giants trivia mixed in.
Hardcore. Next question.
I would imagine it's a scar on his brain. So
Next question goes to Lou. Lou, ask your question.
Okay, for my questions, I'm going to revisit two grand moments in the history of the Giants franchise. The first, of course, is October 3rd, 1951, the shot heard around the world. Bobby Thompson's 3-run home run off of Ralph Branca to win the pennant 5-4 over the then Brooklyn Dodgers. We all, I mean, you know, it's immortal. Much rejoicing. Russ Hodges' immortal call. Giants win the pennant. Red Smith declared that it killed the art of fiction, which is kind of funny because Don DeLillo wrote a whole novel about it.
Well, why would it kill fiction? Is that like how 9/11 killed irony?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You're brilliant. You're brilliant, Clay.
But here's the thing about that. So going into the bottom of the ninth inning, the Dodgers were up 4-1. So there was another run scored before Thompson's home run. It was on an RBI from Whitey Lockman.
I like this question.
Who scored that run? Was it A, Monty Irvin, B, Ed Stanky, C, Wes Westrom, D, Al Dark, or E, Willie Mays?
Jesus Christ.
I like how you got, no one goes E. No one ever goes E.
You know who would get this one right? Ryan Bradford.
Ryan Bradford would totally get this right. Ryan Bradford would run the gauntlet, no problem.
If this game were played if it were played 40 years later, I would know this answer.
Well, what do you know? What do you know now, bud? Tell me.
I know that I am going to guess D, Al Dark.
You are correct. It was Al Dark. What the fuck? Very good.
Wait,
oh my God. Jim.
This is what happened when you quizzed Bradford.
Yes,
exactly.
They run the gauntlet. They run it. God.
I'm tipping my pitches somehow, man. I'm tipping my pitches.
You're totally tipping. Jim, next question for
I'm the fucking
Lou.
you Darvish of quizzes.
For Lou, what do you got?
All right. Oh, you got it up on the screen here.
Yeah. That's what I do here.
And a preview of the bonus question if you want to do it. So the next Dodgers question is, the San Francisco Giants Hall of Fame candidate catcher Buster Posey won the Rookie of the Year in 2010 before going on to lead his team to the World Series championship. The Dodgers once had Rookie of the Year winners in 5 straight seasons, none of whom won a championship with the Dodgers. Who were they, and when did they win the Rookie of the Year?
Oh,
I should also preface this with when I pitched the idea for this quiz, Nick threw this question out in the text, and I almost got it exactly right.
Oh!
No shit.
But I think that we have asked each other that question before.
That's a great trivia question. I'm not going to be able to get the years.
Oh, and I didn't get the years either
What year? Well, so Jackie Robinson is definitely one of them. Can I get a yay or nay on that?
That's a big nay.
That's a big nay. So are we talking another time?
Are there lifelines?
Oh, okay.
Because I think I might know one.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, jackass.
Kirky, please help me out here.
John Rocker, isn't it John Rocker?
Wait, Clay, is your name Gerke all of a sudden, or what's going on here?
That was just a really bad joke. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought I knew it. Now I've actually had second thoughts because I was thinking it could either be the Fernando Valenzuela era.
Yeah. It
You
could be the
disgust
Valenzuela era.
Because I'm trying to think of who won on either side of that. The other one might have been like Steve Garvey era, but
Steve Garvey would have been earlier though, because he started playing in the 70s.
well, no, but like a totally different era.
Yeah. Oh.
And
Is Valenzuela one of them?
No.
I don't think Venezuela ever
Also,
played with another
if you are thinking about possible answers, make sure to look at a slight hint in the question. None of whom won a championship with the Dodgers, and then you can also look at the bonus question, which is one of these players eventually won the World Series with another team. Only one of them.
Oh, so Piazza's got to be one of them.
Ooh.
Oh no, Piazza didn't win a World Series. What am I talking about?
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, can you just tell me? I'm actually just dying to know now.
So I'll give you the years. The years span from 92 to 96.
Okay. Oh, so maybe Piazza is one of them.
Our universe is doomed.
Oh.
Okay, Gary Sheffield.
Oh, that's a good one.
God.
No.
Hideo Nomo?
That's a good answer.
No.
Can I just forfeit because I just want to know the answers now.
I hate you all so much.
Okay. Piazza was 93.
Okay. Piazza was 93. All right.
So you had Eric Karros 92.
Karros.
Piazza 93. Raul Mondesi 94. Hideo Nomo 95. Todd Hollinsworth 96.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He is the one who ended up winning the World Series with the Florida Marlins in 2003.
That's a beautiful fucking question, and
That's a great question.
Great
man.
question.
Is this the Piazza from the Bell and Sebastian song?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Wait, Jeremy.
And yeah, Piazza did go to the World Series against the Yankees. I think they lost.
Right, but they lost.
Hey, Jeremy, this one's for you.
You are one pathetic loser.
All right, so here's the deal.
Hey, at least I knew some trivia.
It's so true. Final time. This is so.
I'm embarrassed. I should have known. I should have known more of that. But that's a great question.
These are
That
great.
was a
I'm
cool
really
question.
proud. I'm really proud of both of you. Last one from Lou, and then I've got a quick one for both of you. And I think we should do this again after the series is over. But let's go to the next one from Lou, and then
on Wednesday.
Well, we'll do it next Monday, but make some time. Jeremy.
Okay.
We'll do it. We'll do a final one.
Now we're going to go from one of the greatest moments in baseball to one of the most stupefying, which is Schlegel. Can you scroll up a little bit?
Absolutely.
It is May 28th, 1998. It is the walk. It was the bottom of the ninth. The Giants were playing the Diamondbacks. They were down 8-6. The bases were loaded, and up comes Barry Bonds, greatest player of my lifetime. Pride of the pharmaceutical industry. And Greg Olson, the relief pitcher for the Diamondbacks, and manager Buck Showalter decided to walk in a run rather than pitch to Barry Bonds, making the score 8-7. Absolutely stupefying moment. But it turned out to be a sound strategy because the next batter did make an out, and the D-backs went on to win the game. Who was the next batter after Barry Bonds? Was it A, J.T. Snow, B, Brent Main, C, Bill Miller, D, Stan Javier, or E, Charlie Hayes?
Oh, I thought I knew who it was, and I don't.
Yeah, Jeff Kent usually hit behind Bonds. Well, that was a little
Jeff
bit.
Kent was the run that walked in.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
They switched them. Oh, that's a good hint because that means one of them was probably a pinch hitter. I watched one of these games. I think it happened to Bonds maybe 2 or 3 times where they walked him, where it walked in a run.
He was just that good.
The game I saw was against the Reds. Bonds usually hit 3rd or 4th, and he usually had Kent or Snow behind him. But if Kent was the run to come in, then maybe Bonds was the pinch hitter, in which case you maybe had Javier on deck as the leadoff guy. It's also possible Kent was the pinch hitter, and he was taking the night off, and JT Snow was hitting 4th or 5th. Oh, this is a great question.
This isn't a World Series, right?
No,
this is a game in May.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I am gonna say it's also possible they just pinch hit Bonds for some rando in the middle of the lineup, and that would make this a very hard question. I'm gonna say JT Snow.
That is incorrect. It was Brent Maine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta look up this game and see what was happening.
Yeah, I wish I had a good answer for you about who was what the order they were hitting in. I didn't look that deeply on the Baseball Reference page.
So Faulkner, when you look at it, was Matty Williams was hitting 3rd then? Is that
No, he wasn't on the team anymore.
in '98?
No, Matt Williams was late 80s, early 90s.
All right. Here's what
This was 98. Matt Williams had been traded to the Indians for
He's playing on my team then. I should have known that.
The Guardians. All right, here's the deal.
Epic ass trivia questions. Epic.
These are fucking.
It's Indigenous Pride Day.
I'm so proud of both of you. Please, can we do this again next week? I'm gonna.
Can I throw out another question just really quickly?
No, we're gonna.
Yes.
Save this for the. We're gonna just hang out after the show's over. This is the longest show we've ever done. This is by far the longest show we've ever done.
All right.
Easily the best show.
Easily the best show. Like, keep hanging out.
Because Bradford's not here.
Well, finally, someone says it. I mean, that's what we've been waiting for this whole night. Now, here's the deal. I want to ask these questions. You guys are going to have to come up with new questions. Let's ask these questions. We'll hang out for a little bit afterwards. I just want to end the actual broadcast show really quickly, to end your quiz that's in a pretty close tie right now. Gentlemen, closest to the hole for both of you. On your Wikipedia rivalry page between the Dodgers and the Giants, there is a section called Notorious Incidences. It's not deaths or just beatings, it's both of them. They list how many as quote-unquote notorious incidences between the Giants and the Dodgers fans. Give me closest to the pit or closest to the hole. Just say a number, closest to the hole.
They used the word incidences?
Notorious incidences. How many? Both deaths and just violence. Closest to the hole.
Notorious incidents is.
These are just the ones that would be recorded on Wikipedia.
On Wikipedia.
Also, what defines notorious?
Just say a number really quickly.
5.
I think Lewis knows about some notorious incidences that were not recorded on Wikipedia.
I've seen a lot of heckling of Giants fans.
Well, you got the Brian Shaw thing for sure.
Jim says 5. What do you got, Lou?
I'll make it an even dozen.
Gentlemen.
What was the age? What was the year range here?
The entire history.
I think I maybe.
26.
And this is.
Can I just throw out like 45?
Thank you for not saying 6, Lewis.
Yeah, I was.
Which was the strategic
Very
answer.
classy of Lewis. He could have just played the odds. I'm going to say 6.
6. Correct. Someone's dead on. The correct answer is 5. There are 5 notorious.
Are you fucking serious?
Jim gets it dead on. We will do this next week, guys. If you can, just do it. Whoever wins the series, let's just have it would be fun next week to do this again. I thought you guys were so good at this. I love you guys for doing this. Really quickly, Husky Boy the show. Because he won the quiz, that's why he gets this. Jim, your first time on the show. Husky Boy the show, my friend. You are Husky Boy of the show. Congratulations for doing that. For doing a great job.
What does this mean? What do I have to do?
Well, you're number one Husky Boy of the show.
What do you have to do?
Anything.
You have to relish.
Just embrace it.
What you have to do is lead off on this, our final sing-along of the night. People, we'll be back next week. There'll be another second edition of this fantastic action. Lewis and Jim, you guys wrote great questions. I want to hear more of them. We will be back next week. Clay, I love doing it with you, my friend. I love doing it with all the polyheads out there. But we must sing along to end the night here on a Bradford-less night of Polyester Blend. Arizona moon keeps shining. from the desert skies above. You know, pretty soon that big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. Don't worry about the Zoom. Join us. We'll keep hanging out in the Zoom for a couple of minutes until everyone goes to bed. But if you want to just hang out off the broadcast night, off of the airways on KTRD, join us. Little cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal. Dream of someone. I'm going to dream of Weezer Pepper. I'm going to dream of him doing a segment next week. I would love to do my segment next week. I've been waiting, just like I was waiting for a refund when they didn't play in Sacramento in 2012. Blue.
We need to get those big dogs paddle
on the trail. We'll get those paddle boards out. We'll get the trivia out. We'll get everything out. Maybe next week on Polyester Blend. A great show on Monday.
Come out on my big dog.
We're going to be on the river next month if anyone wants to join us. We love you. All the other cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream of all your sports teams winning. Dream of everything you wanted to come true in this life coming true. We'll be back next week. One of your dreams. Polyester Blend, 8 o'clock.
Smooth jams from here, from time and eternity.
I think Slow Jams keeps going. One thing, we joke all night. What I don't joke is I love all of you making time for this show, all of you putting effort, time, all your knowledge. We love you so much for doing that. And one thing I want to say, Ryan Bradford, you know we love you. We'll see you guys next week.